You have to go. Yo, Mo, you know your club is finished, right? I mean, are you gonna wait?
Are we really gonna start with
Man,
this?
what is your problem, man? Seriously.
I mean, why are you still staying with that team? I just don't get it. I mean, what is there to gain? You know?
Just bang it in, mate. Bang it in, okay?
Yo,
Dog,
Mo,
this
Mo,
hometown team.
where's that Sterling Abbey?
Yo, this is so painful. I can't like, I can't have any Sterling slander whatsoever. I can't say anything, and I have to have an AV for nearly another 3.5 months.
Hey, bro, you agreed to this.
I
so-
agree. Yeah, I'm a man of my word. I will
How
not-
long do you have to have the Sterling AVI?
2.5 months to go.
No. How long? How
Yo,
long was
this
the
is
bet?
this is what Mo said. This year's different, guys. This year's different. We told you it's the same year.
Yo, I even
Yo,
warned
we
you.
signed.
Well, I mean,
Mustafi, so I was like, you know,
to be fair, he is right. This year was different. They're out of the top 4.
that's-
Yo, I remember when Juju Man said Arsenal are gonna win the Champions League or the league in the beginning of the season. The guy actually said that.
yeah, I was on something, guys. You know.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Let's get this show on over. All right, guys. This is a footy talk hangout. Football gods want to do a hangout damn near every day.
What the hell?
So I gave you one. Here you go. Now, you want to talk about Cristiano Ronaldo so much, so this is your platform. Apparently, he's going to leave Real Madrid. Is it paper talk? Do we believe this is real? And if it is real, where the hell is he going to go?
It's not real. He's gonna stay. That's for sure.
We go through this motion every 2 or 3 years with Ronaldo. It's his way or the highway, and usually we end up succumbing to his way. So-
I just want to know why, you know, all these players, they use Manchester United as a leeway to get new, you know, improved contracts. Like, you know, James Rodriguez,
Mo, we're linked to
even
everyone.
Bale.
That's
does it,
probably why.
Even Cristiano.
Because
Ramos.
Man United are still a mega club and they have big ambitions and they're not fulfilling. They're not even close to fulfilling it right now. And they know that Man U will splurge. They'll spend the money. So they're going to use a club like that for leverage for sure.
So
But with
like,
Ronaldo, it's different. With Ronaldo, it's more sentimental.
So
Isn't
Mendes
it-
is using this
PSG
as
wants
a
to play him. I would think PSGs would be interested in Cristiano. I would say.
They should be interested in not throwing a 4-0 lead.
Let's
yeah, I
be
agree.
honest. PSG is the only one that can afford him. Like, which other club's gonna spend 150 million on Cristiano?
Well, technically, Man City could afford him.
Yeah, but he's got
But, like-
commitment
They
to
won't do
us.
that,
He's
bro.
not gonna do
He's-
that.
he-
So
He's not
how
gonna
many,
go
how
there
many
for
years
sure.
does he still have left in his contract? I think
5
3
years. 5 years.
yeah, he signed a long-term contract just this year. So
Wow. So they have to spend big.
For me, the only options are PSG or Man United, but I'm going with PSG if he's gonna leave. But I would say right now, I'm probably leaning. He's probably gonna leave. I think because he's getting old, and Real Madrid don't. I don't think they would tolerate him for much longer. They want to move on probably.
How much is Ronaldo worth?
180 mil
At
euros.
least 100, I would think.
Yeah,
at least
No, no,
100
it's,
for
it's
sure.
100.
yeah.
No, it's 150 mil minimum.
yeah, I say about 150 minimum.
When you're buying Ronaldo, you're buying more than just a football player. You're buying a
You're
brand.
basically buying 50 extra goals, you know.
But you know the thing
It's-
is
it's-
that 150 mil.
Not
can be
even
bought,
not
like,
even that.
easily
You're buying a
bought.
brand. You're buying a name. He'll sell shirts.
You'll make your
So-
money back. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so you'll like most clubs would be willing to spend a lot of money on him, regardless of his age.
It
Oh, just like
elevates
Pogba and
the
Chris
team.
on the same team. The brand, goddamn.
Do you want him back at United? FG?
It depends on the money.
But
Like,
you're not a United fan anymore.
no, I am. Mo, I am.
No, you're not. You
Yes,
can't
I
tell
am.
me that you're not
He
United.
switches clubs like once every 2 weeks.
He's
So-
gonna be a PSG fan
I
next.
came
next
back. I came back like a month ago.
I can't take you seriously then, man.
Mo, you have a Sterling Abbey. I can't take you seriously.
Yeah, I'm a man of my word. Clearly, you know,
Oh man, you guys
been
crack me up.
forced into this.
Sterling's gonna be elite. Calm down. He's gonna tear up next World Cup. Mark
FIFA,
my
maybe, yeah.
words. He's gonna
Maybe in the group stages.
Yeah, I guarantee you that. He's not that bad. People would like to talk a lot about, but he's not that bad actually.
It should be
When it
some-
comes to this Ronaldo like business, it's all political. He's just frustrated. Real Madrid have nothing to do with the situation.
Yeah, the thing is,
literally.
if he
That's not
does
what
if he
it
does
has-
leave,
why,
it'll be
why
so
is he mad at
insane.
Real Madrid?
I have no idea why he's mad at us. Like, It's
No,
beyond me.
because the club isn't like protected.
No, it's not. It's not that at all. It's because of the Spanish system. Like Neymar and Messi, they've gone through this motion also.
Maybe he's trying to run away from the courts. He's being persecuted, so he's gonna.
I just don't understand these guys. They're making millions anyway.
Oh, we got the guy that's from Iraq now.
What is up? What is
Oh,
up?
dude, the walking L, man.
What is up?
Juju's at Madrid,
Juju.
Mo. He's a Madrid.
Juju man, Juju man.
Else you take Juju before you actually retire from this. Please, man, you keep coming up with just the same rubbish every week.
Juju. We haven't spoke since
The Champions League, I think.
since the Champions League. Are you back with Real Madrid now?
That's a really difficult question because
Please no.
look, because I don't think I'm prepared for the emotional roller coaster that Madrid has to offer. This guy's like, it's like,
weren't you the same guy that said Juve 100% gonna win this?
okay, Allegri bottled it. Like, did you guys see the same game I saw? The man left the midfield open and played open football against Madrid. I couldn't believe it.
I tried to tell you guys. I tried to tell you that in the group chat that Allegri had to play Khedira, Marquisio, and who's the other midfielder I'm missing? Pjanic.
Yeah.
He had to play three of those. That way he would have the extra man in midfield, but he just didn't do it. But this is besides the point.
And that thing.
So you've given up on Bayern Munich and you're back with Madrid now.
No, because he's
a neutral
difficult.
now.
But I'm thinking of staying neutral because it's too much.
You're neutral. You're Abby is baby Luka Modric.
He won't take any more L's. That's what.
It's too much. I've suffered a lot. There's no way.
That was back when Modric was earning 16.
You took the Donald Trump L, Madrid L, walking L.
All right, I'm never. I'll stay neutral, but I'll never like Barcelona. There's no way I'm supporting Barcelona.
That's a blessing, isn't it? That's a blessing, isn't it? If you don't like us, we're always gonna win.
But in that, let's go back to second half. Did you see I was watching the game and like for the second half, the first 15 minutes, it was like because I was expecting the game to go back and forth, and I was like, I looked at my watch and I was like, it's 15 minutes and Juventus are pegged back, like Higuain is defending the whole time. I was like, what is happening?
No, like absolutely offered nothing. He didn't even like try to hold the ball. Nothing.
Dybala was worse. Let's be honest.
Honestly,
one good
Allegri rarely ever subs the ball off, and him subbing him off in the 70th minute really tells you how much of an impact he had on that game. Yeah. He was gone. He was ghosting.
The thing was, Higuain in the first 15 minutes, he was actually like making shots. Getting on target.
Higuain played a really good match for the first 25 minutes.
Yeah, no, you know what?
He's the best player.
It's the first goal that fooled Juventus because Juventus thought they could play after they scored the equalizer. They actually believed they could play open football against Madrid, and that was suicidal. I mean, playing open.
To be fair, I think Bonucci, Alves, and Buffon kind of just disappointed in that match because they were held up to a high standard going into that match, and they really didn't perform to that standard at all.
You know what? It was because these guys played open, and they thought they were as good as Madrid players. And like you saw how Modric just like he played so well that I think they were shocked how good Modric. Like they were just shocked by how good Madrid were. Like the passes were faster and crisp. Like
I think a guy that performed for us that really doesn't get as much credit as he should is Carvajal, because Carvajal was insane in that match.
I thought Sandro had him on toast in the first half.
Oh no, because he was like
first half. Sandro pretty much had him.
Sandro was Juve's best player in the first half.
It was 2-1. To be fair,
a lot.
It was 2-1 to be fair on that. Because I don't think who was supporting Carvajal. It was only Carvajal against
but pretty much
two players.
He was getting toasted by Sandro in that first half.
But in the second half, that's a different story.
He became stronger,
And let's not forget, Carvajal set up. Was it the first goal or the second goal? I forgot.
First goal.
Yeah, first goal.
And but the first goal and I took so many L's, but here's the one thing I said. I said Juventus do not need to concede fast, because if they do, it's going to be horrible. They needed to score fast, because once they concede fast, the whole game plan changes.
Yeah, and they conceded in the second half quick sessions, very
Yeah,
quick.
and Madrid don't even score like in the first half.
You know, the thing is,
Madrid don't score early goals.
most of those goals, Buffon should have saved. I think
Yeah.
Neuer would have saved like
What?
all of them.
Uh,
Yeah,
no,
the first goal could have been saved. The
No,
second
no,
goal
not the
could have been
first goal,
saved.
not the
Two
first
of them
goal.
were deflections, and the other one, another two
no,
were tapping.
Only,
No, the
only
second
the
one
only
could've
the
been
third
saved.
goal. Only the
He should've-
third goal.
he
No,
should've
no.
saved
Second
at
goal could have been
least-
saved.
At least 2 of those. I
Oh,
mean,
the
even if
second,
it's
the second, because
not
he-
even-
How can he save that shot from Casemiro?
No, the thing is,
guys? Come
even though
on.
he was deflected,
You know how
reaction-
it was going
perfectly
in the
placed
same
that
direction.
deflect. Oh,
I
That
will-
Casemiro shot,
One at
that's
a
a
time,
shot
guys.
you
Guys,
want
guys,
to
The
go
thing
for.
guys.
It was going in the same direction either
Well,
way.
these guys are
It
talking rubbish.
it didn't
Man,
even go
I-
that
I'll
fast.
give him the
It didn't-
Casemiro one. I'll give him the Casemiro, but the other ones he could have saved. They were all in the air, and they were not even on the.
The
and they-
Ronaldo one is Neuer doesn't even
Close,
save the
man.
Ronaldo
Ronaldo's
one.
second one was. Just
No,
too
I
close.
don't. Those are easy. Say he just has slow reflex. So he's an old
You never
man.
played.
He
You never
reaches,
played.
but he's
When was the
kind of
last time
slow.
you played a game of
He
football?
should have stopped those.
Man,
Any
when was the
good
last time you
keeper-
played 11v11?
I did play a lot of that 2 days ago or something. But
Yes.
he should have saved that. He should have saved
Playing
that.
with farm animals doesn't count, man. We're talking like
he should have said. Either way, a cow could save that. I mean, come on.
What?
It's
Oh,
we
man.
have
Yeah, look,
to
you know what?
standards to other goalkeepers. If
I read a stat that most Americans think chocolate milk comes from brown cows or something. I was like, what?
What the
is this?
hell?
Where does
no,
strawberry
that-
milk come from then?
Oh no, that is propaganda. That's propaganda. Those are those are the idiots. Because Americans are smart. Here, I'll tell you something about the game. Buffon, I knew he was finished after Alaba scored from halfway. I think I've said that point because his reflex was slow. He should have taken a gamble on that because Navas saved the same. I think the same shot
the
from
Pjanic one.
Pjanic. Yeah, because if it was Buffon, that would have been in. But Navas took his reaction was fast.
Navas
Buffon-
was a demon
You-
in the first half.
You could see.
Pjanic's shot wasn't deflected though, Juju.
Yeah, but same as Casemiro's, but
Well-
the difference is Buffon's like if you see the replay, he hesitated. He didn't just, and his reaction was so
Let me
slow.
ask you a
like,
question. Let me ask you a question.
He could have even tipped the ball.
Let me ask you a question. Why didn't Navas save the overhead chip from Mandzukic?
Oh
Because
yeah,
that's an impossible shot
I
to
blame
save.
I blame
No,
Navas.
that could have been
I blame
saved. That
Navas.
could
He
have
could
been
have
saved.
saved
No,
that. He could have
that's
saved
an
that.
impossible.
He was up. He could have saved that.
Guys,
Neuer
that was a
would have
top.
saved that.
That was a top right corner overhead.
Oh, no,
You don't know.
It was perfectly
No, it
placed.
just
Is the
bent
answer?
it
Is
in.
why he didn't save it.
Could've saved
And the reason that Buffon didn't get the Casemiro goal is because it was perfectly placed. And
I know it was not Daniel.
he was unsighted.
No, he stuttered. He stuttered.
But
He
Yeah,
stuttered.
yeah.
Of course he started because the shot was deflected. He thought it was going to go in one direction and it ended up going in another because it took.
Yeah.
No, but the thing is, the ball didn't have that pace. It didn't have that much.
His
pace on
reaction. His reaction was.
it doesn't
slow.
have to have pace if it loops. Once you,
guys, we're arguing about petty things here. The main point
that's
is
the
that
whole
you
point of this
invited-
thing out, Andrew.
You may invited the pressure
Andrew.
more. You may invited the pressure more than Madrid, and that's why they lost.
Anyway, Juju,
So-
you missed this conversation, but what do you think about Ronaldo perhaps leaving Madrid?
I think he should. I mean, if that would be a smart move. I think because he can go to Liga and hit another records. Like, I mean, the league is there. He just
Whoa. How much money do you think Ronaldo could command if he went to the Chinese Super League? If
$1 million a week, man. $1 million.
No way, Mo. He makes $5 million a week.
Lavezzi gets 800K.
Yeah, exactly. So easily $1 million a week, man.
No, the thing is,
no, because
China
it's
can make.
over 1.5. It's over 1.5.
No, it's $3 million a week. He would make.
What the hell, man? No one's gonna pay him $3 million. a week.
No,
Yeah,
I can see that.
Dude, China have 1 billion people. You know how much money they can make off Cristiano?
Bro, those billion people are not coming to.
They have more than 1 billion, to be fair.
Yeah,
1.3
they
or
can make
something.
so much money off Cristiano.
You know, there's a stat in basketball that there's 300 million people in the United States, and in China there's 300 million people who are basketball fans.
Yeah,
wow.
I saw that.
So
Yeah, man.
you could make
There must be at
easily
least 100 million
1.5, easily
Yeah,
1.5 a week if he decided to go China.
Yao Ming is
Yeah.
probably the best thing that ever happened to the NBA internationally.
Yeah. Like Rockets are very, very big in
Yeah,
China.
the guys at the top, I think, eat a lot of. They take a huge chunk of the revenue because these guys they can make
Adam
a lot.
Silver?
Oh no, I mean they're like the people at the top, like above the players
Bro,
take a lot of
economic
money.
times, man. The merchandising. of
Yeah, they take a lot of money.
Yeah, but in all honesty, he's not going to China. There's no way. The guy,
Especially
China
not
was
before
like
World
40.
Cup. Not before World Cup. He's not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
see,
yeah.
that's the. Can we talk about that more? Because that's what really got to me. Like, this is a World Cup year, and he's going to be moving teams. That doesn't make any logistical sense.
Yeah, but the
Like,
thing is, he's going to a
Get
French
real.
league.
One at a
It's easier.
time, lads. One at a time.
But he's going to a French league, which is easier, and he'll get more rest. He'll get more rest from that.
do you really think the French league is a lot easier top to bottom than
Yeah.
La Liga?
Yeah.
He's gonna be in that squad no matter what. Even if he scores 5 goals the whole year, he's still gonna make the squad. I mean, let's be honest. Cristiano.
Politically, yeah, probably.
No,
But,
not
well,
even
I mean,
politically. Not even politically.
If Ronaldo goes to PSG, we have to start talking about PSG because they're in for Pepe, who's probably the best defender in world football. They're in for Ronaldo, best goal scorer we've ever seen.
Who? Pepe? Who? Pepe.
Not
Pe-
the
Pe-
best
Pe- like
goals-
Pepe when
not-
it comes
I
Pepe when
disagree.
it just comes to the art of defending.
He
not-
wasn't even
not
on the
ball.
bench, was he? In the CL final.
Yeah, because the thing with Pepe is that a lot of it is political. What happened to Pepe? He was demanding a certain amount of wage and contract extension, and we weren't able to meet that. And Zidane was just like, if you don't want to oblige, then you don't have to be in my team.
Hmm.
It wasn't. We have to remember that Pepe just last year in the Euros, Pepe was arguably the most influential defender in that tournament. I'm sure none of you guys would disagree with that, right? Like he
I agree.
was.
I agree.
Fair enough,
Yeah, so Pepe is okay. Let me put it this way: Pepe is one of the best defenders when it comes to just
He's
defending.
not very consistent, man. The guy.
And when you have a guy like Thiago Silva who's good on the ball, and a guy like Pepe who's really good at defending,
2 liters.
yeah, and
No,
plus if you have Ronaldo, a
Pepe
really
is very
proven goal
prone, man, to
scorer,
errors. The guy-
PSG could be a serious team, guys. Like,
I would
let's
never
face it.
trust Pepe on a full season, man. Just
Why? Why he played a full season last year and he won the CL?
No, I wouldn't trust him. Just because he's very reckless sometimes.
Mo, it's not 2011 Mourinho.
Bruh, you have Koscielny. That guy's really
Koscielny's
reckless.
actually better than Pepe.
Cristiano got 2 red cards against
Yeah,
Bayern.
Yeah, this guy's collecting red cards like it's Yu-Gi-Oh cards or something.
He's only had 2 red cards in like freaking over the last.
No
2
way,
years.
he had like at least 4. 2 in the
No, no.
Champions League, right? No, 1. He had 1 injury against Bayern.
Yeah. Okay. So speaking of leaving, I kind of want to talk about this with you guys, even though you probably guys you won't give a fuck. But Antonio Conte is gonna leave Chelsea.
Oh God, thank
That's
God.
baffling. That's
Allegedly,
absolutely
perhaps. I don't necessarily believe it, but those are the reports.
What did I tell you guys? What did I tell you? I told you he'll be out of Chelsea by the end of this
So-
year.
Wait,
You said-
let's
whoa,
just
pause,
clear this up.
pause. You said Man City were gonna win the league up
Yeah.
until
Listen,
Well, let's clear this up. So what's going on? Like, is Putin unwilling to give Conte the money, or like what's happening?
yeah, it's the new sanctions that are coming into Russia. That's gonna.
No, doesn't he have to
Push the
save the
pocket
Do you know what it is?
stadiums? The stadiums?
Yeah. I was gonna bring that up. It's that Abramovich is building like a 600 mil stadium with like no backing, basically from supporters, because he has like the Russian mafia money or whatever.
Wait, how
So-
many? Isn't it 40,000 fans in the Chelsea current stadium? How much is the new one?
40.
60,000?
Yeah. It's like plus 20,000 basically. So
And that's gonna cost
Man.
600 mil.
well, he's like basically Stamford Bridge can't be expanded. So what they have to do is take it apart and go deeper.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
And it was
So-
approved by the city. And
Yeah.
everything.
It was approved, but the point is
What are they doing while playing? Are they moving to a?
they could be going to Wembley the season after Tottenham do, or Twickenham.
Yo, Wembley's
Twickenham,
being
perhaps.
used.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen what the new stadium is going to look like? It looks amazing.
It looks like a toilet, bro.
Yo, I'm serious.
I
All
don't-
the new stadiums for the top clubs looks amazing.
I don't know if
Yeah.
I like it, to be fair.
I think the Allianz is the
I
best.
think when you see it in person, then you can.
No,
Allianz
I
looks
actually
dope.
like
Allianz looks dope.
the Real Madrid one.
Yo, the
looks
Allianz
dope.
one is the best one, man.
Allianz is the best.
The
currently,
best looking
for sure.
stadium,
No, no, no.
though, is the Maracana in
Yes.
Brazil.
Wait,
yes,
isn't
without doubt.
Madrid building their one?
How can you disrespect Camp Nou? I mean, that's
New man.
Nah, bro. It's
This
just
dude's
it's
pretty
too,
old, man.
It's bland. It's bland.
It's just
it's
huge.
pretty old.
Camp Nou is just huge. It doesn't actually look all that great, man.
The atmosphere.
Yeah, I've been to the camp, dude. It's all right.
What about the Schalke? What is it called? What's
That's a good stadium.
That
to be
is,
fair, yeah.
I think that's the best stadium because it's just.
Wait, isn't Madrid changing their Santiago Bernabeu to like Abu Dhabi?
Yeah, well, we're doing that in like 2 years. So
Yeah,
Why, they do an extension. What are they doing with that?
we're actually just completely redoing it,
Yo,
like
it
in
looks
true
dope.
Real
It
Madrid
looks-
fashion.
it
We're
looks
So who's
completely
gonna win the
back.
Premier League next year?
City.
Oh man,
No idea,
that's a
man.
loaded question.
I think when
I'm
when
going
all
with
the
United.
transfer window
You
closes.
know-
Let me put it this way. If Pep isn't in the running in at least April, he's failed completely as a manager, in my opinion. When it comes to a stint in England, because this guy's making some serious moves in the summer.
I mean, people
Like-
over exaggerate. You look at the team; it's a broken. Team.
Man, we can't hear you, bro.
Money, are you like under a rock? Where are you?
well, he's on a farm, so
Man, stop milking your brown cow for chocolate milk and use your microphone.
Yeah, it's an old phone. 1 second, I'll get another phone. Hold on.
But
Wait,
yeah,
speaking of Conte,
What the hell?
as a neutral, Conte leaving is actually bad. But since I'm a United fan, I'm actually happy he's leaving. Less competition.
I mean, if Conte leaves, like, what's going to happen to Hazard? What's going to happen to a bunch of the unsettled players? At
No, but
Chelsea?
Hazard is staying for sure. I don't think.
You really think so? I'm not.
Well, the thing
I'm
is,
not so sure.
he's injured for 3 months, and he said he wants to win the third league title with Chelsea.
Do you know what I think happened though? I think Antonio Conte texted Diego Costa without the permission of the Chelsea board.
Oh shit! So and
This
it
is
was-
complete speculation. So
Oh, so,
allegedly-
so that's why you think Costa like let the media know?
no. That's why. I think Costa let the media know just so people could come in and bid for him, just on some kind of Machiavellian do what I need to do kind of shit.
Didn't he
But-
also say he reported him to the the board of directors and all of that?
I don't know. I don't know
Wait,
about that.
Dan, I saw your
All right,
tweet,
much better.
and you said does Conte wants more control? Is that true?
He was announced
like-
as the head coach of Chelsea, not the manager, which for me means you have day-to-day control of the team. You get to pick the training regime. You
Right.
get to pick the squad. But when it comes to player recruitment, you don't really have that much say. But then
Well,
when you but then when you win the league and you get to the final of an FA Cup,
We don't win, of course. Thank you.
What did he expect though? I mean, it's Chelsea. I mean, they don't. The Roman does everything pretty much. The manager's just there to run the show, but Roman's busy.
also, Abramovich gave Mourinho that same kind of level of control, and it came back to bite him in the ass.
2015, right? After they won the league.
2006, 2007, he did it, and then 2015, he did it.
Yeah.
So I think the Chelsea board are kind of wary of giving managers kind of autonomy like that.
Wait,
Which
how much
means-
money is Conte getting? 75 mil, 100 mil,
I don't know.
something.
I'm not.
You guys already signed Bakayoko.
No, they haven't. They haven't.
No, it's not been finalized.
I don't think they can afford it.
Yeah,
I read that Bakayoko's knee. If you watch, the highlights and the compilations that are on YouTube, if you watch those, look at his knee. One of his knees, I think his left knee, is always strapped.
It's always trapped. Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
So I think Chelsea wants assurances on his knee, and I think Monaco want 50 million euros. Chelsea want to pay 35.
What?
So I'm sure there's going to be
35,
some
that's
sort of
How old is
Monaco-
Bakayoko?
Monaco dudes, man, they're trying to freaking.
Bakayoko. I can look it up.
25, right? 23, 24.
They're basically rinsing every penny out of these players before they leave.
Dude, where is his financial fair play? After that PSG and
Bakayoko's
it ended.
22.
He's 22.
He's 22, but turns 23 in August. So he's a young player. So
He's a very young player. Wow.
I don't think
I thought he was like 25.
Is it? I think is Mendy 19? I mean 20 something, 21. Is
All
Mendy,
of the Monaco team is under 24, except
I think
Falcao.
they're like
Senior.
average age is like 25 maybe.
Well, yeah, but that's like because Falcao's like 50, so it brings the,
You know the one
the
player-
average age up.
My question is, where is he gonna play exactly? I mean, I'm seeing a team of.
Next
Is he gonna
Kante.
play?
We started Matic like 25 times or something stupid. So Matic can go to Mourinho. He can go.
Oh my
Benfica,
god!
he
Yeah,
can
why does
go-
Mourinho want Matic?
Bro, you guys were starting
Australia, I don't care.
Ivanovic not too long ago.
Yo,
I don't think
Yeah.
that's
why does Mourinho want Matic over Fabinho? It
Because
makes
he's
no
tall.
sense.
Because he's
Yeah, but
tall.
Fabinho is 6'2".
Matic is 6'4", I think.
Well, to be honest, wasn't Matic like a very loyal player towards Mourinho?
Yeah.
And Mourinho brought him back.
Yeah.
Also, because you know Mourinho wants to play like the Fellaini Matic double pivot.
Pragmatically.
Oh,
Yo.
that's just amazing.
I
right
can't
there.
wait.
Oh,
That combination.
might need a new pillow.
Yo, Fellaini is a club legend, so he's gonna.
Yo, Mane,
Ooh.
shut up, man.
He is. Get used to it. He is. I've told you so many times. He is a club legend.
Welcome
For
back to
Everton? For Everton, you mean?
For
No,
Man
he-
United, how many times has he saved that team? I mean,
Bro, he cost us so many points. He came on as Everton as a sub, and he gave a penalty away.
But
that's one whole draw
Oh, go ahead. Well, I was gonna say if Conte leaves, we get Tuchel, so I'm good either way.
No, it's not. Tuchel's not good as a league manager.
Were you gonna call Tuchel a fraud, but then correct
Yes,
yourself?
he is. I was. If you look at it, this was Bayern's worst year in like the last 5 years, and he's like 20 points off in like
the
November.
system, man. That is like.
Well,
It doesn't match up whatsoever, man. You
I mean,
literally
like he played good football.
He's managing like
No, but his job is to compete for the league. Ask Juju
No,
Man. Juju Man, how
FG.
bad was Bayern this year?
Yeah, we were terrible. We were terrible.
See, this was the best chance for Dortmund to win the league.
Tuchel is
one-
managing basically a preschool.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Dortmund are absolutely stupid for putting their whole franchise depending on a bunch of teenagers.
It's a nursery. Like you have Dembele, who's young.
No, but the thing
Pulisic
is,
young.
even though if he doesn't win it, it's okay. But
Weigl.
at least challenge for the league. At least challenge for. Don't be 20.
They got
points
to
up
the
by November.
semifinal of the Champions League.
They finished fourth. I think they finished fourth.
No, they
The-
finished
the pro-
quarterfinal.
Or quarterfinal.
And
the
they were
problem
20 points
is
off.
FG. The problem is they don't have money to back him. So anything he tries to do, he's basically working for another big team. So anything he does there, it's like, oh, Tuchel, that was fantastic work there. I'm just gonna take him now. That's a good work. You made him. You made
Thank
him
you
a
for the
superstar.
experience.
Thank you for that. Thank you.
Hey,
Thank
let me
you for
let me
the
keep this.
experience.
Let me put this out there. Do you guys think Weigl would be a good fit for Man U? Because I think he would be like a really good fit for that team.
I think he'd be a good fit for
Too
most clubs.
defensive, man.
Not necessarily as a starter just yet, but
He's quality. He's
They're
quality.
too defensive right now too for him.
So, yeah,
Bro, speaking of United, we are being robbed of Morata. 90 mil. What is this?
Bro,
Bro,
you
why-
know,
why
he's
is
good,
Morata
he's
being
good.
the
nice?
price of strikers,
Good.
just quickly, guys, the price of strikers is getting ridiculous. Like seven.
insane.
Morata
No,
hasn't even
Dan,
started
he's worth
for
60 mil, but
any
we didn't
team.
give him.
I read
the-
100 million for Lukaku. Like,
Lukaku's
Guys.
good. Lukaku's good, but not that good.
Nah,
I mean,
nah,
absolutely not.
how many
Yeah,
top
that's
strikers?
max.
How many top strikers are better than Lukaku at this time? At his age, who's better than Lukaku?
Lukaku.
Honestly, who?
Lukaku.
Nobody's better
100
than
mil,
him.
though.
Wait, isn't Lukaku the whole reason Conte's in trouble right now? Like he wanted the board to spend 100 mil on Lukaku or something.
Yeah, that guy
Do
is
you-
crazy. Like, God,
Do you guys know that Conte's done this before twice? At a club
let
called
me-
Bari, he's left because of transfer dealings, and at
Oh, and
Juventus.
Juve too. Same
So-
thing.
Yeah, Juve was the main
Wolf
reason.
tie, yeah.
This is kind of his go-to move. If he doesn't feel like he's being backed or getting the players he wants, he'll just dip.
I mean,
Yeah, but
honestly,
let's just
Lukaku would be mint for Chelsea though.
Yeah, it would work. But
How do people even rate Lukaku? Lukaku is a nothing player. I'm telling
Oh
you.
my!
people,
Oh my!
they-
This is
they-
Stop it.
Lukaku finishes his dinner.
Listen
Respect yourself.
listen to this statement. Listen to
So
this statement.
disrespectful.
There's a reason.
Let Juju speak. Let Juju speak.
There's a reason Lukaku plays for Everton. It's not
Oh
like
my. That is the dumb.
it's
That's
not,
the, that's the
and
dumb
it's
argument.
not discrimination. It's not
dumb
discrimination.
argument.
Yeah,
That's
there's a
a-
reason why Mourinho sold him.
That's a dumb argument. Lukaku scores
It-
20 goals a season, almost for the past
Lukaku,
3
is,
years.
Lukaku is just all muscle and he is all muscle. He just bullies people and hits people.
Okay,
Yo,
Juju,
his first touch
Ju-
is shocking, by the way.
let me ask you this, Juju. Who's a better striker at his age than Lukaku? Who's better?
Lacazette.
He
There's a
isn't.
lot of
He
strikers.
isn't.
How old is Lukaku?
Yeah, I would take
Lacazette isn't
over
better than Lukaku. Get real. Come on.
I know, he is. Okay, Harry Kane is better.
Yeah, that's true.
No, he isn't.
Yeah,
Yes,
Harry,
he
Harry
is.
Kane,
What are you
Harry
talking
Kane's
about?
better for
Kane's
sure.
better.
Okay,
Kane's
Lukaku
Kane's
scores
better for
more
sure.
goals. Look, do you know
No,
how
he
many goals
doesn't.
Lukaku
Harry Kane
has
won the
right now?
Golden Boot.
See,
Harry Kane won the
Lukaku
Golden
has
Boot. So
Kane
how did
won
he
the
score more
Golden
goals?
Boot. What are you on about?
Listen, can I talk?
Respect
Okay.
yourself, man.
Can I talk? Can I talk?
Put some
Okay,
respect
Not
on your
rubbish.
own name, bro.
Lukaku has over 100 goals in the Premier League, and he's 23.
No, he
And he's
doesn't.
played a
He
lot
does
longer
not
than
have over
Kane.
100 goals in the Premier League. That is
That's
utter
the
nonsense.
biggest
How many does
VA7,
he
bro.
have? How many does
80
he have?
something. He's in the 80s. He doesn't have
Oh,
over
80
100.
something. Oh, so that's so bad. 80 something goals, and he's played there for 4 years. That's
look,
He
awful.
hasn't played for 4 years. What are you
I
talking
tell you
He's
about?
guys,
played
Where do you
as
get these
a
stats
starter.
from,
He
man?
has
I tell you guys,
as a starter. He hasn't he?
Lukaku is enjoying the black privilege. If he was white, no one
There's
would
no
care
such thing
about
as
him.
black privilege, and we're not getting
We're
into
going
this.
to Syria.
Yo, that's the first time I'm hearing
Okay,
Yo,
okay.
let
You
him
see,
talk.
okay,
Let him talk.
okay. Harry Kane. Okay, that's fair. Harry Kane is better. Who else is better? You see, then the options are very limited. So you can't.
Ibrahimovic,
Alexis
technically.
Sanchez is a striker.
Ibrahimovic is 35. I mean, come on.
Benzema.
Alexis Sanchez
Benzema
is a
is
striker.
30
Are we
Morata.
talking about in his age range?
No,
in
we're
his
talking
age
about
range.
EPL.
Yeah,
We're talking about EPL here.
in his age
Uh,
range, and somebody that's proven. Don't tell me something potential that this guy is going to be a good.
Mbappe is younger.
Oh, how Aubameyang.
Aubameyang's 26.
so what is the age limit here? Like 25 and under?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
the same age or under.
Oh, I've been meaning to ask you guys this. What do you guys
It's
think
very
about
few.
Salah to Liverpool? I think that's a
Bro, they
really
can't
good
afford
signing.
him. They're not gonna go 45 million for
Liverpool,
him.
see, Klopp. I don't know if it's Klopp who's cheap or whoever in that club.
Whoa, guys.
I don't know how
Can,
they-
okay, so there was a rumor that Liverpool put in an 85 million bid for Mbappe.
What?
Yeah, this
You know
was
the funny
this,
thing is,
this
Madrid
was
put
early in the
Real-
transfer window.
Hold on, FG. Hold on.
Yeah, this was early in the transfer window. They put in like a really big offer for Mbappe. So they have the money. So I don't know
Wasn't-
why they can't just add the extra 10 million euros, maybe in add-ons or something.
55 mil for Salah? No way. That's a scam
Well,
right there.
Why? Salah's a proven player, though.
When
Not
He's been
55 mil. Not
you
55 mil.
you have
He's
to think when is Mane going to be fit from his injury?
Yeah, but the thing is, you have to look at the defense first. Why are they going for attackers when they need a defense?
Yeah, they do.
True.
Exactly.
Like they already
It's
have,
the same-
the most dynamic attack, like AA says.
Yeah.
All they need is a defense.
I heard they're in for Socrates. That's what I heard last time I looked it up. But
They should go for
Yeah.
Sacco.
Socrates?
That's what they need.
Yeah.
They need Sacco back.
There's not gonna get Sacco back. Honestly, they're gonna get another center back, one center back, and a left back.
Yo, is Van Dijk actually gonna stay at Southampton or go to Liverpool?
Yo,
Southampton are a disgrace, yo. Southampton are a disgrace. Like, how many
They're just
players
a
have
feeder
been given to Liverpool, yo?
Yo, it's the exact same with Bayern and Dortmund.
That's their market, man. Literally, that's where they go to shop. It's
It's like Tesco or Walmart or something.
They just go there, on a.
They got Mane, Lallana.
Wouldn't it be a lot easier just to buy the club and just?
Yo, you know what I noticed about EPL?
Lovren.
They usually have.
No, buy their youth academy.
Yo, what wasn't Belgium like Chelsea's feeder like country for a while, and now it's
Bro,
France?
They had Lukaku, De Bruyne.
Courtois and Hazard.
Yeah, Courtois. Yeah.
And now it's France.
Yeah. Lukaku was
That's
there as
interesting.
well. I mean,
Did you guys talk about the Donnarumma?
No, not.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's talk
Oh,
about it
yeah,
now.
yeah.
Okay.
I was just about to bring it up.
Okay.
But
Why
go
is
for it,
everyone
dude.
upset? Why is everyone upset about the man wanting
No,
cash? I mean,
it's not Donnarumma. I think it's Raiola.
Yeah.
but I wouldn't-
Nobody can really be mad at an 18-year-old. I think
Julian
I
has
think
his
it's more
own
the
spin on
agent
this.
who's kind of manipulating the
Yeah,
situation.
that's good. No, that's good because he has
his own spin on this, so people should.
and
listen
then,
to him.
yeah, because he look when a player is old, like the clubs treat the player like he's nothing. They offer him one contract, like they offer him like the sufficient salary, but
What do
just
you mean
to
sufficient?
No,
How
no,
much
He
is
gets
the-
80K a week. That's more than enough for an
Let-
You really think it's the money? I think
I'll finish, Andrew, a bit. And Donnarumma, how old is the guy?
18.
Yeah,
18.
the man has at least 20 plus years left in him. I mean,
I don't know about that. I don't know.
No.
He has
Goalkeepers last forever, man.
yeah, but
I don't
they can
know.
pay
I don't
till
know.
40.
When you
And
look at him though,
No, another thing.
Look at
Another
it.
thing is, look, I'll finish.
Yeah.
The other thing is, if I have 20 plus years of playing at the top level, I am signing 2 to 3 year contracts. We are negotiating every time, and we are adding my salary because there's no point. All this loyalty
Juju,
crap.
man, I don't think an 18-year-old thinks like that.
From
No,
what I've
no.
seen about from what I've seen from what I've seen about Donnarumma is he's kind of a freak, like his size and all that. But I don't know if he can be at the top level for 20 years, even 10. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
Do you
I'll- He's 6'9", 200 and something,
Wait,
198.
6'9"? No way. He's like 6.
He is
he's
6'9".
6'5", right?
Look it up.
I thought about that
He's 6'9".
the other day.
He's
That like
6'8",
if
6'9",
he-
I think.
if he's 17 and like I think he's 6'5" or 6'6", that means he's still growing, which means he could end up being 6'9", 6'10".
No, I think he's
And
actually right now.
can
I
you
think
be
he's-
that tall and be an effective goalkeeper? I think like Courtois is 6'7", and that's like the absolute limit. I
Yes,
think
you can. In corners is difficult. It's difficult to like.
The best
difficult to
height to
score.
weight ratio I've ever seen in a goalkeeper is Neuer. I think Neuer has the absolute perfect body to be a goalkeeper.
Dude, he's a
It's like-
complete keeper. That's
Yeah.
But the thing
he's
is, when
6'5",
we're talking
he's
about
6'5".
Donnarumma,
Imagine
Sorry,
Peter Crouch being a goalkeeper. Like
yeah, exactly.
there's no
Yo,
way
he'd be
he could
awful. He'd
get
be
down to the
awful.
corners in order to save. So
I just looked into it. He's
I think
6'5".
one of the best goalkeepers,
Yeah,
like in terms
and
of
the
underrated.
and the
is,
other
like,
thing
he
too
plays on.
is with
That
age
guy-
you get worse agility too, so that plays a factor. So he's gonna be this big guy that he looks like a center back trying to be a goalkeeper. I mean, with that size,
And that's more reason that he needs to get more cash because we might not be.
You
Not
know,
about
the
cash.
funny thing is,
Telling you
he's
it's not
getting benched next season for the
Dude,
whole
I'm
season.
telling you, it's not the cash. It's literally just the pedigree. Like the only club he'd want to leave Milan for is Madrid or Barca. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Do you guys believe? Do you guys believe in club loyalty? I don't.
No.
I do
I
to a
think-
certain extent.
I-
I think it's a case by case
no, no,
basis.
no.
I think life rewards. Life does not reward loyalty. I mean, look at Pogba. Look at Pogba. People were complaining he made a bad move. The man won a European title at
Bro,
Juventus.
man.
Still-
Do you plan to get married at any
Bro,
time in your life?
That's a nothing
Pogba does
trophy.
have loyalty. He always wanted to come back to United.
Europa League is
No,
a
it's
nothing
not loyalty.
trophy.
He is.
Yeah.
Of course, that's loyalty.
Juju,
No, it's not loyalty.
you do understand being.
Wait, why did he come back to a fifth place team then?
Because he was offered more cash and the more spotlight and everything.
No, it's not. I don't think he cares about the money.
Juju, you do understand being in a Champions League final is worth more than winning a Europa League.
No.
See,
There's
that's
no point
loyalty
if you're
right there.
losing.
That's
If you're
loyalty.
losing,
Huh?
if you're losing, there's no point. There's no point.
Just being alone, just being in the final alone means more than you winning a Europa League.
No, Mohammed, it means you're the first
Yes, it
loser.
does.
One more thing on the
You
Donnarumma
either
thing.
win or you either win or you're the first loser.
On the Donnarumma thing, he's actually. I don't think Milan are gonna sell him. They're gonna bench him next season. The whole
That's
thing.
so
What do you
sad.
mean
Man.
next
For
season?
who?
Contract is
They're
That's
not
good,
gonna
that's
let him go
He's
for
only
money
got
or
one more
anything. They're
year.
gonna bench him for the whole season.
That's good for Milan because that's just rubbish. I mean, what can you? You're under
That's-
contract and you just
That's
say, "I
not
don't
good
want
for anyone, man.
I don't want to play anymore."
That's
I
more
mean,
for Milan. Let the
I
players
don't
suffer.
believe in that crap. I
Not
mean,
getting paid basically for doing.
He can
nothing.
miss the World Cup if that happened.
Everyone loses in that situation.
Yeah, and the other thing is, he doesn't get.
No, but thing is, Milan have another young goalkeeper who's good.
But the problem is FG is they don't,
They have
even
to
if,
sell
when
him,
they
guys.
sell them, but when they sell them, it's going to be a horrible price if they don't play him. They have to
The-
play him till they sell him at
No,
the
Yeah, but
highest
they
price.
don't need the
Have to
money
sell
when
him
they have the
now. I mean-
Chinese money. Just think about
they'll
that.
buy another keeper.
What's another 40 mil gonna do to them? Not like nothing.
But it's not cool. I mean, it's not a good reputation for your club to destroy.
Of course,
young
yo,
talent.
I don't
care about
young
football.
talent.
Donnarumma,
I don't agree
3
with
days ago, he said that I'm gonna stay in Milan. I'm looking for a house in the city. And 3 days later, he said he's gonna leave. He deserves this.
Oh no, you can't do that to a player. I mean,
Of course you can. He's in contract. You can do
You
whatever.
know what's
doesn't look
strange?
good
This has
for
been
your
going
club.
on for a while now. So why did Milan get rid of Diego Lopez in May? I never understood that. If this has been happening for a few months now, then why would they
So
let
where
Diego
is
Lopez
Diego
go?
Lopez nowadays? Anyway, is he still
He
alive?
plays at Espanyol.
Yo, this guy was once a Madrid
But-
starter. Now
Yeah.
this guy is worse.
He actually kept out. For ages.
Well, to be fair, he does play at Espanyol. It's not like he downgraded massively. You know what I mean? So
Oh, Espanyol.
also,
is a good
also-
team to play.
Oh, yeah,
Espanyol really-
Bravo started at Espanyol. I remember that.
Who?
Bravo. Claudio Bravo. At
Oh,
2013, he was there.
Espanyol is a nothing team. Let's be honest. It's where you.
Stop with you.
Who brags about playing for Espanyol? Nobody.
Mane,
ever
can
does
they
that.
afford water?
Pochettino.
I don't know if they can. I don't know if they can. I don't know about it. We have to look into it. You know.
One
Fucking rubbish,
Who was the
Tran.
team originally?
one last point on this Donnarumma thing. After you brought up a point that said if someone's under contract, you can basically do anything. I don't like that narrative.
Of course you can, dude.
What's
He's
wrong with
betraying
that?
your club and loyalty and
Yeah,
being
and
disrespectful to the
Mil-
fans. You,
Milan
So if I'm under
payback.
contract with you, you can like have sex with my wife and
No, but
You're
slap my
exaggerating.
children.
You know what I
and
mean. You know what I
you
mean.
can just do anything you want. Oh,
If-
you're
look,
under
if you're
contract.
gonna be disrespectful, I'm gonna cost you your career. Basically, I'm not
No,
gonna
you,
let you
you can't,
play.
you can't do that, FG. You can't do
Of
that.
course you
FG.
can.
Yeah.
That's how the
There's
world
nothing-
works.
I
You
agree.
got-
I agree with
if,
FG.
if someone screws you, you screw them back. It's
No,
that
no,
simple.
see, look, no,
No,
look. If
Why should Milan just Milan is the one that holds all the power here. So if Donnarumma wants
no,
to
they
play
actually
games,
don't. Man, they
Milan,
actually don't.
okay,
He has 1 year left on his contract.
even
You
if he has
understand?
1 year, he's wasting 1 year that could have made the World Cup squad if he's not good enough. See, he's wasting a crucial year of his career, and he could just
Wait, he could still
He's
be playing
19.
for-
You just
doesn't mean
said he has 18 years left. So what's 1 year on the bench?
I didn't say he had 18 years left. That was the
Juju said he had 18 years.
yeah,
left.
he has a lot of years left. He has
So what's 1 year on the bench if you get to go where you want to go and
exactly.
get
you
paid what
never
you want
know.
to get paid?
He might get an injury. He might get. You never
Sitting
know.
on the
Might
bench.
drop.
We're dealing with ifs at this point, though.
Bruh, he's
No,
not
no,
Arda Turan. Like, calm
no,
down,
but-
bro. He's
You can
18.
say that, but how many top goalkeepers are his size and have played consistently for more than 10 years?
Peter Check. Peter Check.
Neuer?
Peter
Peter
Cech
Cech.
is not his size.
Yeah, he
Peter
is.
Check is tall.
Wait,
He's
wait.
tall.
What's the normal height for a goalkeeper?
The guy is
Van der Sar.
6'3", 6'3", 6'3".
Ever heard of a guy
6'3"?
named Manuel Neuer?
6'3".
I think Max should be 6'5".
Wait,
man.
can Donnarumma actually grow more? He's
Yes.
6'5" right now.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he will.
You stop growing around 20, FG. Although I know
So
you're
if
like
he's
5'6",
6', if he's
so
6'8", is that a good height or is that bad?
Both. I mean,
Both.
this weakness and this is both.
it's like what's the guy from Arsenal, Mertesacker? Like being tall is good,
Slow.
and, but it's also bad. Like he's a bit
Wait,
slow.
Neuer's only 6'3"? I just looked this up. I didn't know.
Yep.
I figured he was like 6'6", 6'5".
I think
No way.
if you're under 6'5", man, you have to be under 6'5" to be a top goalkeeper.
Yeah, so
No.
He's
Six-
6'4", I think.
6'7" is the cutoff.
How
Trust me.
tall was Edwin Van der Sar? Van der Sar from Man United.
Madness, I was
Probably 6'4".
he was like
I mean, Keylor Navas isn't even 6 feet tall, so
Cause
He should have said that. He should have said that. If it was,
he's actually just 6 feet tall. 6
Van der
foot.
Sar was 6'6".
Damn.
yeah, he was good. He was good. Van der Sar was good.
Yeah,
But
so
Who's that?
so I
Who's
think
that Leon
6'7" is
keeper
the
that's like
cutoff
5'6"?
because
Van der Sar was
6'2",
only
so-
good towards the end of his career. Van der Sar, he wasn't good. throughout.
that defeats your whole point, though.
It doesn't defeat because he wasn't good until he reached like towards the 27, 28. That's when he became good. The whole
Like I say,
time-
goalkeepers last forever. How old is Buffon? He's going to be
Buffon-
41 and playing in a World Cup. So
Buffon is
Yeah, but
rubbish.
Buffon is not
come on.
world class right now.
respect.
Yeah, that's
rubbish.
disgusting.
Put some
That's-
respect on Buffon's name, guys.
He
That's
is,
disgusting.
just
But he's
because-
not world
listen,
class
just-
right now.
The
he's
man
like-
is
he's
40
like
and still playing
He's
World
like
Cup.
he's like Totti. He's like Totti. Just because he played for 20 years doesn't make him class. He can play for 20. Listen, for me, 1 year of absolutely fantastic football is better than 20 years of being pretty
what
good.
are you talking about, bro?
Did you just call Buffon pretty good?
Yeah, pretty good. That's what I call him.
Nigga, let me mute you right quick, bro.
Wait, speaking of Buffon,
Nonsense.
can we all agree Buffon's not the GOAT goalkeeper?
No,
Who
no,
is?
no,
Who is
no,
then?
Exactly.
Yeah.
No,
Who is then?
no,
I would
No
probably
way.
agree
It's
with
got to
you,
be
bro.
Buffon or
It's
Neuer.
Neuer. No, it's Neuer.
Easily.
It's like
For
Neuer.
me,
Do
I
you guys
think
know
Neuer's-
anything about what's homeboy's name? Like Dino Zoff, like the black and white goalkeepers?
Oh, you
Yeah,
mean
for
Lev Yashin?
1982
Yeah,
Italy.
Dino Zoff is the Italian goalkeeper. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, and what's the guys from Soviet Union?
Lev Yashin.
Yeah, it's like, do you guys rate those guys?
Yeah, and
Well,
don't
there's
forget-
actually footage of Lev Yashin. So-
don't forget Tafarel from Brazil '94. He's a good keeper.
Yo, chill. Fall back.
Wait.
real quick.
What about Julius
That guy's-
Cesar?
that guy's
What
not
about Julius
top five.
Cesar? Do you guys rate him?
No,
He was good at a point, but he's
Julio Cesar,
declined.
that guy is
massively.
like the first goalkeeper.
Whatever happened to Dida, yo?
Yo, Dida was garbage.
yeah. You know what's funny? In Brazil, they don't really like black goalkeepers for some reason.
They don't like black people in general.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
like
the
black
thing.
people in general. Have you seen their politicians?
I never
No,
understood
understood
that. I never understood that. Like,
No, they say they don't trust black goalkeepers. of all.
Wait, why? That makes
That's
sense.
because they feel black people are inherently stupid.
Wow.
Wow, racism. That's how it works.
That's the Portuguese slave mentality right there.
Yeah. Speaking of the World Cup, I believe like in exactly 365 days.
No, 363 days or
Oh,
4,
so
something like
you
that.
have your calendar marking X's and
It's all in the head,
with your
Dan.
red permanent
It's
marker.
all in the head.
Yeah,
Yo,
so like
I have a prediction. Messi is gonna get the easiest group possible again, and he's gonna fail to win.
Wait, one more
He's
thing.
in
I'm
the
telling you
semis.
right now.
He's in the
Since
semis.
since this is live, Cristiano Ronaldo is being the 6th horseman. He's winning that World Cup.
Yo,
why do you
Daniel,
guys
can you
give a
kick
shit
FG?
about Double H's horsemen so much?
Bro, I just want Double H to be wrong, and that's just
Yo,
hilarious.
he said
He would still
Robin is
refuse
a
to
contender.
Every question this guy gets, like, who's gonna be the next horseman? What is a horseman?
Football god.
How many horsemen can there be?
Yo,
There can
when
only
is
be
that?
four.
When is that R9 video coming out? It's for 3
It's
years.
never coming out, man. It's been like 4 years now.
Part two.
Bro, he said he was uploading it like 3 days ago. It's
Yo,
never went up.
That video was 20 minutes long, and that was only 3 clips, basically. It's crazy. Yo, he replayed it like 5 times for each one.
He has two parts, and
He replayed it 5 times, saying, "That's football. That's football right there." You know?
That's football. I'm sorry, I had to play it again. I
Yeah, and then
about like 18 minutes, right? And it doesn't
yeah,
even
and then
go
he
past
said,
the 5-minute mark. It's crazy.
yeah, he said, guys,
Let's pull that back.
this is
Yo, do you guys believe Double H being 1% Brazilian?
No, man, that's rubbish.
I think he says that just for R9's sake.
We're all 1% Mongolian, so yeah, I'm not gonna believe that.
You're half
he's 100% Nigerian. Every row.
Every person in this hangout has Mongolian blood in them.
I disagree.
No, it's a fact.
Yo, we don't even know what money is, so.
Yeah, man, we don't even know what you are, man.
Man, we don't even know your
Are you
first
black?
name, bro.
Are you Asian? Are you white?
I could be anything.
You sound white. Bro.
All right, this hangout just turned mad casual all of a sudden. Let's go back to football.
Who's gonna win the World Cup then? I guess.
Let's get back on this.
Oh man,
It's not Argentina, that's for sure.
Why? Why do you do that?
I'm gonna say
Look,
the same
if
thing
you're gonna call that
every World Cup.
Sampoli,
they low key just beat Brazil, dog.
I'm gonna go with Brazil.
They
Brazil's
beat
gonna win it.
Brazil's B team, and Brazil should have won that game 4-0.
So, what do we need to see from Brazilian players over the next season that would help you in this
Yo,
theory?
Dan, let me throw that back to you because you were the one undermining Brazil in the group
I
chat.
think
I wasn't undermining Brazil. I was just
Yeah.
saying I don't believe
You know what
necessarily
Brazil-
that Gabriel Jesus is going to be the catch-all or the solution.
You
No,
think
no,
he's-
no,
do
no.
you think he's gonna
It's
start?
Neymar, man. It's Neymar. The guy's when he's on Brazil, he's the best player in the world.
I don't think Jesus will even start. To be honest.
Also, I
He will,
I
though. Are
still
you
have
kidding?
7-1
Who
in my
thought-
brain. So
Who started over Jesus? I mean, come on, be real, get real. Who's
Yeah,
gonna-
Andrew, I think he does. I think he's gonna start.
He's the only striker they have.
for me
pretty
to
much.
win Coutinho,
No, and they
They're
got
not
Gabigol,
strikers.
but I don't think Gabigol is gonna start.
What about Diego Costa?
Yeah,
Fuck.
he's
Yo,
a snake.
Diego Costa actually think he might start for Spain. That's the sad part.
He doesn't even fit the team.
Exactly.
World
That's
Cup
why.
team is
That's
good
why
team.
he's not considered for
That
China.
guy is an absolute buffoon, man.
do you guys realize in 2014 if Brazil had Diego Costa instead of Fred and Joe that they probably
No,
would have
I
won?
still
That's
no.
what
They
I'm
still
saying.
would've
By
won.
the
They
way,
still
by the
would've
way,
won.
I'm tired of this Fred disgusting. Fred actually played fantastic. If you watch any of the games and
What
watch,
are you?
Listen,
No.
listen.
The thing is, Fred was great in the Confederations, but he was really good. But in
He
the
was
World Cup,
garbage.
I don't know what happened to him.
Bro,
This
the
thing is talking
Confederations Cup
rubbish.
is like 2
He's
games.
crazy.
No, the thing is, a year before the World Cup, he was actually really good. He scored lots of goals. But after that, I don't know
He
what
just
happened.
scored these, man. But his overall gameplay was rubbish, and he was exposed in the World Cup like heavily.
Fred. Who's Fred?
It's a thing you wipe your shoes with, man. It's a carpet. You know, it's the type of carpet where.
Yo, what kind of Brazilian
okay,
name is Fred?
let's
That's
go
a
around.
fucking-
Let's go around. Top 2 teams in the World Cup, starting with Mo.
Wait, favorites or
No, just top 2 in the next World Cup, like nothing else. Who do you think is gonna be top 2?
I'll go first. I think it's gonna be Brazil and then Portugal.
Okay, you don't have to do any order. Just who you think is top 2.
You need to
Damn.
stop overrating Portugal, bro.
Damn, when they're winning their second
Um,
international trophy. I don't know what you're on about.
Do you realize they didn't win a game in 90 minutes and won a Euro?
Who won the trophy? Exactly.
Except one.
It's all about the winning. It's all about
See,
winning.
it's either I think because I would say I think Germany or Spain might do it because I would say
Germany,
France.
really?
Yeah,
Germany? No.
yeah. Because look, Spain are really good. Look,
The
I would
best
say
teams
France,
are
but
Argentina and
Deschamps-
France, guys.
Deschamps is an idiot. I would back France. I would personally say France are winning, but Deschamps is an idiot. He should have gone with Benzema, and he flopped the 16 Euro final. Imagine taking Gignac or whatever his name is for instead of
Benzema.
They would
Yeah.
pronounce
instead of
Retarded.
You know, I was gonna say
Instead of
Spain,
Benzema.
but they almost lost to Macedonia, so I'm not sure.
Yeah,
No,
they lost
they're
to
good.
Sweden. They
No,
lost to Sweden.
these guys are
Sweden,
good now. These guys are on.
No,
These guys are
they
good.
I was just
What
joking
about
around.
England?
Spain is a good team.
What about England?
No, England are not doing
We're
it.
gonna go with
England are
Yo,
group
you know,
stage
I
fodder.
don't get this. Why is England always in this conversation? It makes no sense.
Because we're
come on,
speaking
yeah.
English right now, Juju.
It's
because of
too
the
much.
Premier League, man.
They get a difficult group every time.
It's because of the Premier League, man. That's
A difficult Costa Rica.
No, but
What?
they had Uruguay and Italy. To be fair,
Costa Rica. Oh,
Yeah.
that group.
yeah, that
they-
group was actually the group of death. To me,
Oh no, the hardest was the Spain one. I mean, my goodness, it was Spain.
No. Uruguay, England, Italy, Costa Rica.
No.
tough.
The hardest group was the Germany one. Germany.
Oh yeah, the Germany.
Yeah.
group.
Yeah, the Germany group was ridiculous.
Oh no, it
Portugal.
was not. It was not. It was not. That was not the hard group.
No.
Portugal were
We all
garbage.
know. Thing is, we all knew Germany was gonna be
Yeah,
top. We didn't
it
know
was
the
not that
other
hard.
three. We
Oh
didn't
no,
know the other
that
three.
no. Portugal were terrible.
You know what's still crazy is that Ghana gave Germany the best game out of any
They
team,
did, yeah.
except maybe
No,
Argentina in the final.
Algeria did.
Yo,
Both
the
did.
worst thing about those African teams is they always make
Watch
so
your
many
mouth.
chances, but they're just so selfish. Selfish players I've ever seen. I mean, especially what's that team that lost to Greece? I don't know.
Ivory Coast.
It was Ivory Coast. They lost in like the last 5
Hey,
minutes.
Did you see
Samaras scored the penalty.
Yeah, Samaras.
Jorginho was so selfish. He just had to lay it across for
His
somebody.
forehead's
tapping
too
him.
big to make bread.
It's unreal. I mean, it's just wasting chances. I think Africa could win a World Cup, but it's just taking.
No, they're not winning. They
Being more
will never win a World Cup. You need because people practice from
Racist.
when they're young, and
I don't
like,
believe that.
you
I
have-
don't.
You,
I think,
you need the
in my
infrastructure.
opinion-
What you need?
Juju's
You need
racist.
in my
no,
opinion,
I'm not racist. They will never. 'Cause look,
Yo,
Even though
look,
he's African.
you seriously.
half the French players should be from Africa, but they're not.
France
all-
is an African team if you want to look at it.
exactly,
properly.
and that's
So
why
we won '98. We
every
won
talented
98.
African
France
player is probably gonna go
proves
to
that if
France.
Africa had the correct infrastructure, coaching, and training facilities as European nations, that they could compete. There's no reason.
But to be fair, they're the best
Yeah,
players from
yeah.
each country in the continent. That's kind of hard. Like, you know what I mean?
See, if you were a talented African player, would you play for your home country, Africa, or go to
Yes, I
France?
would.
Africa's not a
No,
country.
Africa's
First off,
not
stop
a
calling-
country,
Would you
man.
play
It's
for
a
your country,
continent.
Africa?
You racist.
You know,
SB.
what the hell? I am not racist, by the way.
But like, imagine if all of Europe, like, you got the best player in each position from all of Europe, and that was like the Spanish team or something. That's pretty much what France is right now. They have the best players from each country in that continent. So it's kind of
No. That's
It's just West Africa.
that's not the point, Andrew. The point would be if you give Nigeria, like, you just erase corruption and you give the Nigerian Football Federation the same infrastructure that France has. Then you would find a Pogba, Matuidi, a Conte
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
in
Yeah,
those
that's
countries.
Yeah, but this is why I was saying Africa will never win because there will never be that because with the football you can't just take a ball and run up and down. It's more
What
like
the hell, man?
The natural talent is there. If you look at the Underworld Cups,
yeah.
If you even look at England's Underworld Cup that they just won half, like 90% of the team is Nigerian, like Solanke, etc.
Yeah.
So
yeah, but you
the
need
talent is there, but it's just once you get into the upper levels, you need better coaching.
Yeah, and like it's about
Zimbabwe?
Tell that to 1930s Uruguay. They have two
Yo,
World Cups.
where's Kante from originally?
Congo, I think.
Congo, yeah,
Congo.
Republic of Congo.
yeah because you
Wait,
need,
so if you don't play for your national team or international team, you can pick whichever country you want to play for.
No, you
Was
you
Kante
have to
born in
pick a
France? I don't
country
think
that
he was
either
born in
your father, your mother, or your or one of your grandparents is from?
The French players play from they're from former French colonies, so it's West Africa mostly. And
Didn't Di
can't think of-
Stefano play for Colombia and like Catalonia and like all these countries? So
Who?
weird. Di Stefano. He
Do
played
you know
for,
what's crazy though? Do you know what's crazy though? Do you guys know anything about the Belgian conquest of Congo? Do you guys know anything about that?
Yeah,
Like-
Leopold.
Briefly.
King
Yeah. Leopold.
Evil,
Do you
most
know how
evil man
crazy it
ever.
is for players like Batshuayi and Lukaku and to play for Belgium? I think that's insane. But
They don't know history, bro. They're just-
The only one I don't get is how Origi ended up there because he's not even from any.
he's Kenyan.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, so how the hell did he end up in
I guess his parents immigrated, but it's crazy because Kenya doesn't even speak French.
Yo, did you guys watch that England under 17 whatever
Oh
bullshit?
my god.
the other
Who
day?
posted that pic of fucking Ronaldo?
Yo, they won the
Man,
World
you
Cup.
have
didn't
no
they?
Wait,
shame, man.
Ronaldo. Let me see this pic, Ronaldo.
Oh, you have
Man,
no
did you watch the game? Because I didn't. Were they actually,
No, I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it. What that guy from City?
shame,
What's his
Ronaldo,
name?
man.
Jaden Sancho. That guy's gonna be the real deal.
Yo, Juju man. Yo, I'm slinging.
Yo, I'm blocking you for that, man. I'm blocking
Yo, look at the group chat.
Classic.
Yo,
Delete that, man. Delete. Come on, boy.
Let me see.
I'm gonna leave this
yo,
group chat,
I'm
man.
done. I'm
This is
done.
unbearable.
Yeah, this is mad funny.
Yo, I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
No, I see the.
What happened? What's going on?
Dan, look at the group chat.
I deleted the picture. I was just messing with Double H. I was just messing with Double H.
Yo, these guys are savage.
Oh, is that like fat? Is this fat Ronaldo?
Yes.
Look at Maradona right now. He's like a bouncing ball or something. I mean, look at how fat. Come on. Don't make fun of him. Don't make.
Yeah,
fun.
no, because it was just I was not making fun of him. I was just messing with Double H because just to mess with Double H.
Yo, Double H.
Double
Speaking
H-
of Double H, he overrates Inter 2010 so much.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
No, he,
And
like,
like,
he has a
the
bias.
greatest football
You-
team ever. Yeah, right. Give me a
Yeah,
break.
let me FG. Double H hates Barcelona, so anything to undermine Barcelona, he's gonna do. Even if it's to say Chelsea
He
2012 was
thinks
legendary.
that a team with Diego Molito as its top striker is one of the best teams in the world that's ever existed. It's nonsense.
Yo, this Madrid team would score 5 goals against him by halftime. Because
Yeah,
Mourinho, all he's gonna do is just sit back and defend, and that's what Madrid wants.
Yeah, he even said that Inter 2022-09 was better than Barcelona.
No, it's
2011.
I think Double H has a bias towards dribblers and like if you're a dribbler, you're rated
does.
highly.
But
And because I mean, Robin could have had this chance of becoming one of the greats when he could have won the World Cup.
man, he had that 1-on-1.
It's
and then
like I
scored
said
a
on the
No,
penalty.
podcast.
he had 2 1-on-1s.
Yeah, but Casillas knows Robin like the back of his hand. They
Dude,
played
he
with
went
each
the
other.
wrong way, Andrew.
Yeah,
He went the
could have-
wrong way.
And he
It's
had
like
a
I
lot
said
of
on the
space.
podcast, guys.
Could have
Which
shot.
is talking tactics
not
like
even-
that every Tuesday.
You know, why didn't he go for the chip? That's what I was.
Yeah,
It's
that's
not
what I was
even,
thinking.
you can't even put it on Casillas because how many times has Robin done that? Liverpool versus Chelsea Champions League. He had that penalty, missed it, caused Chelsea to go to the finals pretty much. I mean-
And the Bayern Chelsea 2010.
Yeah, but are you really
penalty.
going to blame a
And he
guy
took
that
the
had
penalty.
only
And
himself to
he took the
rely on?
penalty.
Whereas Spain only scored a goal because of their team play?
Oh no,
that
that
2010.
true.
No, that was a
That's it.
team effort.
That was
Yeah,
a
no,
Schneider just had won a treble, so this team was really good, and they had like
2014 was a carry job, but 2010 was not a carry job.
I mean, I don't think we should really be slating only Robin on that team for having a one-on-one.
No,
Robin
it was
did
not-
not
no,
want it.
wait, that
That's
was
the
Snyder's
best.
pass, right? That
To
was
be honest, he
Snyder's
didn't carry them in 2014. That's a bit of rubbish because he wasn't even supposed to make it past Mexico because he dived. That thing, it's a disgrace of a thing. And people always, he carried
Well, I mean,
them.
it is part of football. Bro.
Robin
It
is
is
the best diver
It's
of
a
all time.
disgrace. That's why I would
Yo,
never,
you know
ever
Miguel
make
wasn't.
it.
Yo,
Miguel wasn't.
need to breathe on him, man. The guy's on the floor.
Miguel wasn't upset about that, right?
He's such
He
a
was-
cheat. He's such a cheat. I mean, That was Mexico would have won that game if that guy hadn't died. He wasn't even touched.
I mean, bro, Neymar plays for your team. So, like, pipe down, you know.
Yo,
Like,
wait.
Neymar
In
is
all
also a pretty big
honesty,
diver.
if we were all in
But-
Robin's
but-
place, we would all die. Like, who wouldn't
But
die
if
for your country?
if somebody dies like that, I find it disgraceful that somebody could even
Yeah.
mention.
No,
The-
it
the laws-
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Like
You're
you
trying
did,
to
like
you're trying to win the World Cup. If
Yeah,
you're gonna
the
cheat,
laws
you
are
have to
messed
cheat.
up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the
all
World
about
Cup, bro.
it's all about
Like,
winning.
Yeah,
Look
but
at
it's the
Maradona.
laws.
you
You
have
really
to
think
do
he cares
anything in
about
your power
cheating?
to
If he
Yeah.
had to cheat again, he probably would cheat again.
it's
Ramos sent Cuadrado off in like the most
3-1.
pointless fashion. You know?
That's a disgrace.
Yeah.
That's
like, you gotta
that was
do
too
it
far.
in
Yeah,
power.
that was too
Ramos
far.
is an absolute disgrace.
Oh no, that was not that. But look, it's the rules of the game. It's true. It was a disgrace. It was the same as the Robin. Like Casemiro barely touched his toe and he dived like he was shot. Like he needs the law needs to be changed. You have to be either it has to be like any contact. There has
You know
to
the
be
thing
like
is,
a
you have to
huge
do
contact.
if you dive, you get a red card.
Yeah.
It's that simple. Don't make it a simulation. Just get a red
What-
straight
what
red
And
card.
Champions
also
League-
further punishments as well.
What Champions League team had won without any controversy at all in recent years?
It was 2013 by
No,
besides
Chelsea,
besides
Chelsea,
2013,
Chelsea 2012. These guys
What?
got God's luck.
Chelsea, no.
Chelsea 2012.
It's true.
They had no controversy.
Barcelona 2011. There was no controversy there.
no Pepe.
Every Barcelona Champions League has controversy. bro.
Yeah.
No,
Get the
you're
fuck
just
outta
mad
here,
because
man.
the referee sends off Real Madrid players or Chelsea players. Okay, 2-9, I'll give you. 2011, I don't think so. Pepe
No,
You know
was
why?
so-
I know why.
that
even
was a
though I don't
simulation.
mind 2011 Barcelona. That team was really good.
2011 was a disgrace.
Yeah, and they cheated against
No.
Arsenal too. When
Oh yeah,
Van
that
Persie
Arsenal.
scored.
Mo,
Yeah,
I feel
these
for
guys
them.
cheated like more than two games.
Yeah.
You know,
so-
actually, I'm thinking about Chelsea's 2012 campaign, and I guess there wasn't any controversy.
Yeah.
yeah.
Only
apart from-
controversy was that they had
apart from-
God's help. That's pretty much
I
it.
mean, some casual football fans didn't understand why Torres wasn't offside, but like besides that, like
He
Well,
was
apart from
he was
the
before the
bus.
halfway line.
yeah,
Do you,
like,
do you know that's the most overrated, overhyped goal of all
No,
time?
it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not.
Chelsea were already going
No,
through
no.
on the
You know
away
why?
goal.
You know
because
why?
No, he was on the
The
edge.
thing is, if Messi scored that penalty, that Torres goal would have counted so much.
Yeah.
You see that? Just blame Messi. Messi. If Messi had scored that,
I
Torres goal
forgot
would
about
have
that
counted
pen.
so much.
Did Czech actually save it, or did Messi just miss?
Messi-
He
Messi
paused.
He
the
saved
ball,
it. He saved it. He got fingertips and it hit the bar. I think.
Czech actually
He
saved the
got
penalty.
fingertips to that?
I think.
No,
so.
I think he just hit the bar. He
Yeah,
just hit the
Did
bar.
he?
hit the bar.
Okay.
He hit the ball.
Yeah.
It hit
It's
the
very,
crossbar.
isn't it a bit uncharacteristic of Czech to be saving penalties?
No, he didn't say
No. Czech saved
No, Czech's
two in the
really good at
final.
penalties.
in the shootout.
and
He saved
then
two.
lost it, didn't he? Oh wait, no. Okay, you're talking about 2012. Okay,
He
sorry.
saved 3. He saved Robbins in extra time and then 2 in the shootout.
Of course, he saved Robin. Has Robin ever scored in a final or any time it
Yo,
matters?
you know the thing about
Yeah,
final.
2013
Yo,
final.
2013
where he got the
You know what-
winning
you know-
goal.
Oh,
You know what I don't get?
that was listen,
That
that
was
was
the most
that was
sketchiest goal
the
ever.
saddest winning goal
Look,
I've ever seen.
is-
Saddest
Yo, do you
winning
remember?
goal
Do you
ever.
remember Boateng yelling at that Dortmund defender? Like when Robin scored because of what that Dortmund defender did to Robin when he missed that penalty. in the
Oh yeah,
German
yeah,
Cup?
yeah. I remember.
Oh yeah. I remember.
You guys remember that? That was
Well,
pretty
Yo,
funny.
you know the thing is, I don't get it. If you miss a penalty in a final and you have to take another penalty, why don't you just go for the middle? It's like the easiest spot ever. The goalkeeper's not
You,
gonna
you
stand.
know,
there.
you can't just say that, man. It's a high pressure situation. Like
That GIF is very disgraceful, guys. Of like cupcakes in Ronaldo's mouth.
Yo,
No, that's why I left the chat, man. I left the chat. I can't say it.
I mean,
Dude,
why
just
does
look at the-
why does he have to
look.
be in shape? Why does he have to be in shape?
Look,
He's retired.
I think
mean,
I think Maradona's the best player to ever play, and I posted 3 pictures of him snorting coke yesterday. Like it's just
and nobody slates him for being fat practically his whole life. I mean, come on.
no, the thing is, even though
You know what,
Arnold is
it's-
fat, he was still balling.
Yeah, do you know what? It's because it's just a way for like
And
people
he-
that
and-
don't like him to take
and when
a jab at him because it's like this is your hostman or this is something because in comparing
it's
to
just
Messi,
trolling.
yeah,
It's just
it's
funny.
trolling. Yeah,
I don't even think about it too much.
Yeah.
It's just fun.
And he has
Yeah.
a disease. I think he has a hyperthyroidism or hypothyroidism.
Who?
Like, look what I just
Ronaldo?
posted right now.
Yeah.
Yo, I think he had like a fatting, like a eating. Was he eating disorder?
All Brazilians, man, you guys get fat real quick, man. They all get.
Yeah, the
What
food's
the
too
fuck is
good.
that picture, dude?
Oh, man.
Ah.
See, we can all have a laugh. Like,
Maradona
Yo,
looks
is that-
like a trans. That's
God
crazy.
damn. Yo, it's like will Cristiano ever get fat? I don't know. Maybe.
Nah,
Not a chance. Not a
He's too
chance.
vain. He's way too vain.
I think Messi will be fat when he gets older.
Yeah.
Can you imagine Messi fat? I mean, that's. I don't know if his wife is his wife gonna stick. Yeah, she's probably for the money, of course.
Yo, his wife is bad.
Yo, I remember.
And she was with him before Barcelona, by the way.
Yo, bro, like,
Is it?
marry
Actually, I think it's probably just the makeup and all that and all
Nah,
this.
man,
injury.
she's not
Oh,
true, bro.
she is nice. I'm telling you. She
No,
is
but
great.
it's always like if you get richer, you always go
What
to
does
the
she look
best.
like? I have
Dude.
no idea what Messi.
No,
dude, he met her before Barcelona. Like he was dating her before he.
Hey, Mohammed, how's the Asian girl?
No comment, man. No
Yo,
comment.
Mo, what do you think of your chances of winning the Emirates Cup, the Emirates Cup this year, Mo? How about,
Yo, Mo. Since we have you here and you never talk in the group chat, what do you think of this whole Sanchez thing?
I think he will leave, man. I just don't see how he's gonna stay at
Like,
that.
how have you not committed suicide yet? Is what I'm trying to ask.
Don't play with that, man.
I don't know, man. I'll just
don't do it,
I
Mo.
stopped giving-
Don't do it.
I don't give a shit anymore.
Yo,
Like,
you remember when Claude was about?
When
This-
Claude
this-
went missing.
still alive,
When Claude went missing, yeah.
Yo, Arsenal plays.
Yo, that was
emotional.
crazy, man. He was on the BBC Sport, I think.
He
Yeah,
was
but like,
man. Just because of Twitter.
No, just
Yo,
because he can't have his own
guys. This is a crazy story. This is not football related, but fuck it.
Okay.
There was a story here in the States where this kid, he was depressed, and his girlfriend kept telling him to, like, yo, you're being a pussy, basically. You should go ahead and kill yourself. So he goes in his car and, like, turns it on and got carbon monoxide poisoning.
yeah.
And she's going to prison, potentially, because she texted him that he should off himself.
Yeah,
Yo, what the
Yeah,
hell?
that's a
so
crime.
dumb.
That makes
No,
sense.
no, that's a crime. That's serious.
That sets a scary
Look it
precedent.
up. Look it up.
That's serious. Even in school here, it's like if you even say something like that, like you can be taken to a mental hospital
That's such a very scary precedent.
That
No,
shit
no,
is
it
a
happened.
crazy
It happened.
story.
The girl
Like,
should
you have
not
to be
get
careful.
Any blame. The girl should
I
not
think
get any
I
blame.
think she did. She actually did more than just text him. She didn't say anything about it. I mean, he was showing serious sign. It goes. I think it goes exceedingly. Like she almost. I think maybe she was involved in him killing himself. He probably got him the tools. I think that's. I
Wait,
don't
what
really know.
what age are we talking about?
They were in high school, so 16, 17.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a crazy story. So don't play with suicide. Also, Mo, where do you live in London? You live in North London?
Watford.
Chinatown.
See, Watford.
Don't
What
give
a-
up the
Ah,
details,
so you don't even live in London.
Nah, just
You live
outside.
in London adjacent.
I live just
Where
out.
is
I
that?
have to take a train to London if I.
Yeah, that's like me in Toronto. Like,
Yeah, I was like, oh, did you guys read the thing about like the tower block that set on fire? Of course, like we were
That was
talking about in the
crazy,
group chat.
man. That was crazy.
That shit
crazy.
was fucking insane.
you know, people are saying it was a targeted attack by white,
These guys
by
they
white
claim everything,
supremacists.
bro. ISIS claim everything nowadays, bro.
No. I don't mean as a terrorist.
ISIS
I mean, like,
would claim your bad
No,
grades.
ISIS
I mean
claim
white
everything.
supremacists. Like
Yo, I failed my math test. Oh, ISIS claims that.
because I
Yeah,
heard
crazy.
a lot of minorities lived in that building.
Mm.
So like it was targeted by white supremacists.
Nah,
That's
listen,
what
it
I read
happened
at
because
least.
it happened because of a fridge incident. Some faulty fridge, and then
Do you know what surprises me?
the whole building just lit up in an hour.
Yo,
Yeah.
what's gonna happen in
Do you
Russia?
know? Do you know what
2018?
surprises me? I'm surprised by the tolerance. Like Europeans tolerate the attacks it's like every three or 6 months. Like
What can you
if it was if it was in America, someone will get pointed. Like they'll blame someone and bomb the country.
Yo, you know what I would do? Yo, why can't they just join forces together and invade ISIS? Why can't they just do that?
Like this
ISIS is in the country. You can't invade something.
Yo,
that
didn't
doesn't-
Russia low-key kill
find
like
their
300
location. They just
members? Like just yesterday, and they killed al-Baghdadi apparently or something.
Oh yeah.
Heard
Yeah,
about that.
because I'm really surprised, like with the tolerance that Europeans have. Like it's just like it's now become normal to see every other month there's a shooting, there's a big incident, and life just continues like it's
Bro, that
nothing.
happens everywhere in the world, even
Yeah,
in America.
No, it doesn't
but
happen
the thing
here.
is,
It
these
doesn't
things
happen
happens.
here.
It definitely happens in
The
America.
No,
thing
it
is,
doesn't
Seriously.
happen
no,
here.
I think we're
Of course
used
it
to these
does.
things now. We're actually used to it, so it's not a
It's
big
Bro,
deal.
that's
no,
that
that's a
happens
that's a
in
problem you
It, do-
don't
it,
just
does, it,
solve
does,
in one generation.
no, it doesn't happen here, Andrew. You don't hear about the truck hitting people on the sideways. If that happened, there would be serious consequences.
Bro, there's like
It
a
doesn't
shooting
happen
there's a
here.
look,
shooting incident every week in America,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, but it's internal. It's not like
It's not usually
from
it's not
outside.
terrorism.
internal.
Not
Yeah,
usually
there's no terror.
terrorism.
Terror.
It's also internal where people that grew up here basically are committing these atrocities, you know.
Yeah.
So
You guys do realize America wouldn't exist if there wasn't oceans.
Yeah.
You know how much fuckery America does, but the thing that protects it is the Atlantic and Pacific Ocean.
Yeah.
Think about it. Like Europe is so close where you can go from country to country and kind of escape
exactly, man.
police.
Within a couple hours, you could be in France, you know.
Yeah, which is a completely different language, completely different culture.
Yo, fuck it. Since we're on this topic already, do you guys think there's a Trump witch hunt? Like, do you guys think it's going a little?
I
like,
think Trump is an
overboard?
idiot,
Of
and I
course.
also
No,
think
I don't
people
think
are
so.
after him.
I mean,
See
of
that
course
tweet
there
that he
is.
did
It's
earlier?
both.
Look, the
It's
thing
it's
with
both.
Trump is
It's both, guys.
look, Trump reflects America as a whole. That's what
Yeah,
I
that's
think.
true. That's true.
This
That's true.
guy is like an
I mean,
idiot. He's
I
an
don't agree
idiot
with him.
and
I
a
didn't vote.
genius at the same
I
time.
didn't vote for him. I
Yeah.
never liked him. But what did he exactly do to get witch hunted to this degree?
It's just
And
they
he's
they
innocent.
No,
hate
it's-
that.
He's innocent.
In order to be a president, you have to be part of an inner circle and you have to push their agenda. So they hate that he isn't. He does what he wants. That's what they hate.
Yo, but
Because
people
other-
forgot Obama got it bad his first year too. Obama was like
Yeah.
getting slated
No, but
everywhere
with-
his first year.
The
But
thing
with-
with Trump is he already pissed off the media. So I mean, he hasn't.
No, he's not being followed because he's in a powerful position. It's not like it's not.
The guy's an idiot. I mean, he fired the FBI.
That's not. I mean, Mo. I think if you're foreign, you have to be very careful with the news you hear. It's a lot of propaganda that can make things seem worse than. He fired him because before the election, everybody wanted him to be fired. Even also, everybody pretty much wanted to be fired. Now that
Yo,
he's
I'm
being
surprised CNN is still running. I thought Trump would like shut them down right away.
fired, yeah, it's
No, but he can't do that.
He can't do that.
But it's funny how like because I usually I'm neutral. I don't support like either. But it's funny how like the like if you go to main colleges, it's like a breeding ground, and it like different opinions are like you like are not encouraged. It's the one opinion that's only right. The mainstream
This whole culture of like just SJW like targeted culture is kind of pissing me off.
No, the media.
People are really sensitive.
and another thing I just saw about the media, the one problem I have about the media is like, for example, New York Times, majority of the shares is owned by Carlos Slim, the Mexican billionaire. So the man puts out any propaganda he wants. And I think that should be illegal. Like no person, the newspapers should be held by either it should be subsidized by the government or something, or owned by different.
Here in England,
It should be controlled by a few individuals because that's dangerous. This guy's
over here,
like I saw. Yeah, well, I'll finish, Mohammed, before I give. Like I saw, like the Twitter, like the tweeted news. They were saying that the police that shot the black guy was like they were just firing up people. They were just firing up people.
Orlando
For, like,
Castile?
yeah, like I have no idea what the black guy.
Yeah, that was a disgrace, man.
Yeah, but
You don't think
the way
fired up though?
no, but yeah, no, because it's just creating chaos. Because it's
But the
just creating
system
chaos.
is chaotic. So how do you combat
Yeah,
it?
but no, but what's the point of firing people up and not solving the problem? It's just getting like people all wild up and like just it's chaos in society, and it's like you can't do that. You just get people fired up for absolutely.
Let's just say this. I don't see Trump, having a second.
No, he can't. Look, he can't.
No,
The media portrays. The media portrays it like it's like before the election. Like, let me say something. When I live here, like I've only seen like I saw only 2 Clinton signs. Like I saw for 500 Trump signs. I saw 2.
Yeah, but the
Clinton
thing is,
signs.
even though the media was against Trump, Trump still won. It just
Yeah,
shows
because
the media doesn't have that much
yeah,
power.
because in the ground, there's two different things. It's like in the ground, like it may look like Trump is not winning, but he has a lot of support. Like in the ground, like it's unreal how many people support him.
Yo, so did Corbyn want Brexit or was he against it?
He was against it.
He was against. So Theresa
against
May's party wanted Brexit.
Yo, what is this Theresa May thing? What is that?
Yeah. And,
So-
and what's the point of the Queen, by the way?
Theresa
Yeah,
May
what?
took-
Please, someone explain to me what Theresa May
Theresa May
is.
took over from David Cameron. Through
The pig
him-
shagger.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, what?
David
Yeah,
Cameron
she was
stuck his
never
dick
elected
in a
in the
pig
first
mouth.
Yeah, and Theresa May.
Wait, are we talking live? Are we
Basically-
talking live pig or dead
she
pig?
basically
Dead
has
pig.
no relationship with the public.
That's not as bad as a live pig. Like,
Wait, so
I don't know.
what's
I
her
don't know
job?
about
What does she do?
That's haram, isn't it?
She's prime minister, bro. She's useless pretty much right now.
Wait, what did she win? She won something, right?
She won nothing.
Yeah,
I think
no, she had to. She was actually forced to collaborate with the Scotland group. That's how she ended up becoming.
And
yo,
this,
I heard she's taking a lot of corporate money, and Corbyn doesn't take any. So
No,
Corbyn's
yeah,
like an actual
Corbyn
G.
seems like
Like
a
Corbyn
reasonable
is someone who I'd vote for, actually.
she's all for the corporate people, basically.
is
Do
Corbyn.
you guys support Bernie Sanders?
No.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think
The
I
man
think I
is
support
borderline.
a lot of his policies, but some of them I
The
disagree
man
with.
is
Stop.
borderline
Are
socialist.
you asking?
He will never. He will never be a president of this
Wait,
country.
who?
Communist
Bernie
Bernie
Sanders.
Sanders?
I don't
No.
believe Bernie Sanders, and I don't think he goes hard enough.
Yeah, I think it's too soft.
Wait, hold on. Why do you think he's a communist?
Well, because he believes in taking other people's money and using it for
That's
his
not
own
communist, bro. That's socialist.
thing. It's socialist
I mean,
communism. It's the same thing.
He's not communist. Like nothing about him
No,
is
it's not, dude.
communist.
Yo, socialist and communism are. It's like
I mean, because you
it's
can't
like
do
a-
that in America. The whole American thing is you
see-
can come up from
This
the both,
this country went to war against communism.
yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can't you can't
Oh,
Like,
just,
there's no way they're gonna
socialism.
let
Guys, you guys just got rid of Obamacare, which is an act that limited the amount that a person can be charged for a health bill.
Oh, that's
no,
right.
it's
The
terrible.
limit-
It's rubbish. Let me tell
the
you
limit
from the
was
ground.
$8,000. Health
And
bills
it's
can be
absolutely rubbish.
health bills can be like $1 million now.
The
Look,
problem
Andrew,
with policies
the-
like that is they assume the market will just sit there and accept taking a lot. It doesn't work like that. If you put limits on things, they're just gonna. If you put this is how much you're gonna charge, all that does is the insurance
and the other
companies
thing
won't
is-
offer as quality service and they'll reduce what they offer. That's
Yeah,
pretty
and the
much
other
it.
thing is they come. I don't think insurance you can switch insurance from state to state.
I hope.
I think
Somehow.
correct me. Yeah,
I
correct me if I'm wrong, but insurance I think is different in every state, or like it's not everywhere
Yeah,
everywhere in the
there-
country. And what I think Trump is trying to do is make it like across the nation, make more competition so the prices go lower for people.
Yeah,
That's
and
what
I
he's
think-
hoping to do.
He wants to lower taxes, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
What we
Juju,
have
So
to
that,
move.
and the other thing is, I'll finish before I'm done. And the other thing
Alright.
is with the lowering taxes, in order to lower taxes, he wants to promote more spending, so the economy like goes lower taxes so people can spend more,
All right.
and they
So,
boost the economy. And
So-
and one thing with the Obamacare is, first of all, the premiums are ridiculous. I mean, what we're basically doing is subsidizing for people that have pre-existing conditions and that are old. Seriously, they messed up the whole system where you have like 90-year-olds that are about to die, have like all their medical bills taken care of, and like all these children have nothing. Like all these young guys have nothing. They cannot afford all this, and then you get fined for not paying for that ridiculous amount of premiums they're asking, and then like all the young people are being robbed of. Like this is bad because all the guys have the power to lobby, and no one is saying anything.
I think we all agree that the system could be better. But my question is, do you guys, if you could start from scratch, wouldn't you want the government, whose job is to protect people from like
No.
foreign outsiders, right? So defense, but
Okay.
and also to help people in like in times of emergency. So like if there's a hurricane or flood or something like that, that's why you pay tax, right?
Yeah,
But if you could start from scratch, right? Wouldn't you want something like what they have in the UK or what they have in Canada, where if you get sick, you pay taxes in?
Absolutely not. Absolutely.
Whoa, money.
Canada's healthcare system. People from Canada come to the U.S. to get treatment because in
Let
Canada,
me
this.
fucking finish, though.
Okay,
You
go
didn't let me
ahead.
finish my point. You just
Finish,
interrupted
finish.
without letting me
Finish
me
before I
the point.
destroy it. Finish it.
Okay. Remember, we're starting from scratch here. So if you could have a single payer, is it a single payer system or is it just like just basically a state-run healthcare that puts money into this healthcare system that gives the best healthcare possible? And I think you'd have to admit that America has more resources than a place like the UK or Canada, to where they could get better doctors, better equipment, better testing, etc. So I feel like if America wanted to, they could build a healthcare system that was,
Plus, they
just
already
good.
pay taxes anyway.
It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. People in Canada.
Of course, it doesn't work like that because it's already done, and like Juju said, there's lobbyists and shit.
yeah.
No, it doesn't. Even if you did that it will never work because the world doesn't work like that. You just don't have good intentions. Don't just put it into the world. You have to have methods that work. And people, what I was gonna say is, people in Canada, the wait times increase, the quality of healthcare is not as good as in the U.S. So if you put all those government spending into healthcare, the quality becomes diluted.
Canada
That's
doesn't
how it
have
works.
as big a budget as the United States, though. There's
And they have-
30,
and-
there's 30
and
million
more-
people who live in
And
Canada.
more exactly, and there's 30 million people, and their healthcare is
There's
not
30
even
million
as,
people in California.
it's not as good as here. People from Canada come here for surgery. That just says it all, you know.
That's because there's more doctors and better doctors here.
No,
right?
it's because here the wait times are shorter than in Canada. In Canada, if you want to get surgery, you have to wait. I think it's right now you have to wait like
It
sometimes
depends on what the surgery is.
cases I've heard
If it's
even
not
like
life-threatening surgery, they put you on a waiting list.
for 6 months, and you might. I mean, is that good healthcare? Yeah, everyone is covered, but to what extent?
Yeah, but I'm saying if America did it, they would do it better.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
That's-
That according to history and according to how it's been done, there's no data or anything to
Money.
prove
There
that
are 10 times more people in the United States than there is in Canada, I think. But America has way more than 10 times the money of Canada, which means there would be more resource in order to
it
do it
doesn't
better.
work like that. It doesn't work like that.
Of course, it doesn't work like that. I just said if.
You just can
So
say
we're
they have
making
10
this
times
up.
the money, so they're gonna spend 10. And where is this money coming from? Really, you're talking
Stop
about?
making fucking nuclear bombs and shit.
Oh, you think nuclear bombs cost that much amount of money?
I know. I know that when the United States wanted to blow up some shit in Syria, they dropped 50 bombs that were worth 1.5 mil apiece.
Yeah, it was
And
like
first of all, the government is pretty much broke right now with all the Social Security, Medicare, all that. You think they have money to put into healthcare for people? It's a joke. They don't. There's no money.
What the fuck is the point of the government then?
The point of the government is to allow people to live freely and to live their lives peacefully. That's all. That's all the work is.
Right.
This has gone off the rails.
Yeah.
And I think in my opinion, people should stop looking at intentions, good words. You look at the end result. Those policies that Daniel you're saying, at the end they just end up being healthcare is rationed and nobody gets what they actually wanted. That's how it works.
Yeah, like you know what? Like I was thinking that you guys mentioned
couldn't you do
the social
both?
security. The social security is screwed. People are living longer, so the whole thing is made up so that people die and like there's a lot of money left, but people are living longer, and I don't know what they're going to do about that.
Couldn't you do both?
Well,
I don't understand why both aren't a possibility. Where
Both
you
of
can
what?
where you can have a private sector, right? And if you want to get top or let's say if you want to get top notch healthcare, then you can go there. But if you don't have an option, then how come the government can't have their own national health service? That
It'll be worse quality and worse managed than
there's
the
no such
private
thing as
company.
worse than nothing in terms of healthcare. If someone
There is.
if
There's a
someone
big
can give you a
difference.
Band-Aid and you don't have a Band-Aid, I'm not sure how that's bad.
It's a big difference. Look at housing. government housing. How good has that been?
Would you
Awful.
rather there be millions of homeless people?
It's better to be homeless and live in a shooting
That's
area where it's
bullshit.
pretty
No, it
much
isn't.
it's pretty much a war zone. Pretty much, if you go there at night, I mean, people can't even sleep.
Well,
Shooting everywhere.
that's so hyperbolic. That is ridiculous.
It is. It is. Are you kidding? It is. Have you
Nah.
seen? Have you seen those places? Even in broad daylight, people are
So
afraid
people
to
don't
go there.
sleep. So people don't sleep in public housing, is what you're saying.
People
That's
cannot live
ridiculous.
People cannot live a peaceful life if there's shooting going on, and that's an example of
My
government
my
trying to.
my question is, isn't that better than homelessness?
Yeah.
They wouldn't be homeless. They wouldn't be homeless.
Does anyone
They
want to
actually
hear about
they
my
actually they
solution of
actually
ending poverty in ending poverty
Last
or
point, Juju. Last point. We need to
yeah,
get out.
I wrote this for my paper, my economics paper, and I got an A on this. My solution of ending poverty. It was to because the one thing is I've noticed in America like the not enough opportunities provided for the lower income families, and I think taking like giving them more responsibility because people like to. I mean the I like to give them more you give them more funds. So this was my whole idea. If first of all remove like the have like government boarding schools where you can remove the kids from going in like the bad neighborhood, the bad
I disagree.
environment.
I disagree with
No,
that.
no, yeah, you can remove them from because it's difficult. Like your chances of succeeding, like you're born, you don't have a disadvantage. Remove them from and
So
have like a system where they can go to college, and when they go to college, I mean, or maybe a training school or something where they can be useful
okay,
members of
okay.
society. And
Mhm.
when they do that, like the families with the low income, with the low wages, can be rewarded with more funds. And the flip side is if like let's say your child is involved in crimes and all stuff of that you like they remove all the funds. I don't care I mean I don't care if you even starve or die, but because if you're a liability to society,
Yeah,
so you're
let's
given the whole premise is you're given full responsibility, like you have no one to blame but yourself for
let's
anything
let's
that happens to you, because I think that's the solution.
let's be honest. Somebody's always gonna be poor. You're never gonna get rid of
Yeah,
poverty.
but
Not
you
every
give them
not everybody
opportunity.
has
You
not
give them
everybody has this.
opportunity. You
Yeah,
give them
yeah, that's true. I
opportunity.
agree with opportunity, but somebody's always gonna be poor. Most you're not gonna have even
Not
if you give them
somebody.
all that. There's always gonna be people who won't want to work for it or want to do extra or
Yeah,
make.
because I don't think I think there's a huge debate on the welfare program because helping giving people free stuff it doesn't help them become better. It
I
just
think I think if you set up a system that ensures that there are going to be some people at the bottom and some people at the top, and that's an inevitable reality that the
yeah.
system should, in essence, if it's working at its maximum, have a fallback for people who are at the bottom. If you know that that's
No,
the
no,
system
no.
that you're making,
But the results
your
show that
your
these fallback.
assumption, money,
The,
your assumption is that if everybody works and everybody puts in their amount of time. It's basically the American dream. If you work hard enough, you'll be able to make it in America. So suppose everybody does work hard.
it's not work. I didn't say.
There
I
aren't
didn't
enough
say.
resources to go around.
I didn't say working hard. I think
But
it's
no, I
working.
think
It's
Daniel, I think there is because
working in the right. Working
you
in
know
the right
what
areas. And the thing is,
I think there
putting
is enough
the
resource.
results of putting those what did you call it? The things that you go back to, whatever that is. The result is it makes people dependent on the government, makes them less self-sufficient, drives them more and more into poverty. And that's when you have to look at the end result of it. It might be a good intention, but you have
The
to look at
system
the end result.
creates that inevitability, though, is my
No,
point.
it
Yeah,
doesn't.
no,
It doesn't.
no,
How many
no.
people? How many
That
people on welfare?
you
How
guys,
many?
I'll say my point is, I think I think there's unlimited the resources because even if you're not in America, the world needs like if you have like a skill from America, it's highly valued across the world. Like if let's say I take a job and go to another country, I'm highly valued just because I'm
You
from
know
the American
how you
system.
end poverty. You know how you end poverty. Number one question you ask is how do we create wealth, not how do we take other people's wealth and give it to other people.
You know what?
The num-
You know
is
what?
to be how we create wealth. That's the number one question you should ask. And that how you create wealth is give people skills, training, and enable them to go to any school they want to. But obviously, some sides of the government don't want people to go to schools in their own location where they live for some reason. But that's another story. So
I
you
think we
have
need
to.
a plague or an asteroid or something.
That's rubbish. That's another false lie that we're running out of resources. That's the biggest lie I've ever even
We
heard.
just need black plague or just like
There's enough resources
Yellowstone to
for
explode.
there's enough resources and food and water for everyone, 100 times over.
How do you get it to them?
On a side note, on my, I'm not bragging. This is just on
And
a
people,
side note.
and I
We
think
did when we did the paper, we did like a simulation. I'm not bragging. We just did a simulation, a
You got
poverty
another A?
simulation, and no, I got we were supposed to learn about how
Is
poverty
this
is
in high
hard.
school, college?
Oh
What,
no, this college, right? Like the last semester, we were supposed to learn
what
how hard.
university do you go to, Juju? If you can
Oh,
announce this.
oh no, it's a private college, but I cannot announce.
too many questions, Dan.
Look. We were supposed to learn about how poverty is bad and like the life of the hard, but I ended up making over 1,000 starting from a deficit. I ended up making over 1,000 in a month with all the situation. So it was like I think some of the choices that are made is like shocking. The choices made from by some of the families are really shocking. Like
You
the
know,
guys
it's
have like 3 TVs and don't even
the,
have, don't even like
exact.
it's
The thing is, people should stop having that mentality. How are you gonna give this to me? It's about how are you gonna make things for yourself.
yeah,
Yeah,
because
you don't expect nobody owes anybody here anything in
and
the
the other thing
world.
is,
Yeah,
and then,
even the
yeah,
government doesn't owe
that,
anybody any
that's
help.
possibly
That's not necessarily true.
It
no,
is
that's
true.
true,
It is
that's
true.
true. Because
Why should other
look,
people? Why should other people be
I think
that's
paying
if you
true.
money
were
to
brought
help
here
other
on a
people?
slave ship, that the government kind of owes you something.
Oh,
No,
and
I don't
were
think
you
so.
personally a
Wait,
slave?
how
No,
is that the government's problem?
Yeah,
you weren't a slave, and it's
The
nobody's
government
fault.
sanctions slavery, and if
no,
you're a
you know
descendant of
what?
slavery, that's
Why do you
basically.
guys? Here's the question I was
If
thinking
you're,
about. What do you guys blame for
Juju,
slavery? What do you guys blame for slavery?
say it again.
What do you guys? What do you guys? Why do you if for slavery? Why do you what do you guys blame for? Why do you what do you guys for
Spit it
blame for?
out, Juju.
All right.
Take a breath. Take a breath.
No.
Inhale and start over.
Here's my question: what do you guys blame for slavery? Like, what's the whole reason of slavery?
Capitalism.
No, I know.
I
You know
don't
what I
blame
think.
anything.
You know
I
what
don't
my
blame
blame is.
anything. Listen,
My blame is ignorance. Ignorance by our
actually, no.
ancestors.
Let me
That's
tell you.
my blame. I blame it
Let
on
me tell you a
ourselves
story. Let me tell
because
you a
we were
story about
ignorant.
slavery. Let me tell you something about in the biblical times. Slaves actually wanted. Slavery was different then than it is right now. Slaves actually wanted to stay with it. Every 7 years, they had a choice to release the slave, or they can stay with them and have a family, and
That's
they get a
indentured
wife and all
servitude,
that.
more
But
like
every
nothing like chattel slavery that happened here, bro.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I'm not. Let me finish what I'm
The
saying.
slavery that happened here and like Brazil is like some
I know, and
next level shit. Like,
that's the new slave. I'm
Yeah, I
Yeah,
saying
just came
yeah.
back. You guys
at the
still on the
past.
same shit.
I, yeah,
Damn, bro.
what?
You guys still talking about freaking healthcare and now it's
why are you even awake, man? It's like 4 a.m. there.
yeah,
Dan,
I just went to go get something. I come back and you guys still talking the same
yo,
shit.
so Dan, so do you think that you should be paid because of
Me?
slavery?
Me?
Yeah,
No,
from
absolutely
the
not. Because I don't have slavery in my family.
No, let's say you
So,
were. Let's say you
no.
were. Let's say
like
you were.
if you were,
Of course.
that's
Daniel,
that's ridiculous. That's
Daniel,
ridiculous. So
Daniel?
you're saying
One question, Daniel. Who do you think will pay for for you to be paid? Who's supposed to pay for you?
The state.
I don't think it's
why
Yeah,
fair
should
for
they
why?
all
do
of us
that?
to pay
Why
taxes.
should they
I
do
don't
that?
think it's fair for all of us to pay taxes for other people.
And
I don't think it's fair.
why are we holding people that had nothing to do with it responsible for something that somebody
Where?
else?
Okay. How did the wealth of this nation come to be?
It's by
Some brilliant
people.
minds.
It's brilliant
It's
minds that
philosophy.
make up
Philosophy.
industry and make up all the inventions you can think of.
So,
All
but
came from
No,
slavery
no.
here.
being an
It started
industry.
with philosophy, basically.
So,
Yeah, yeah.
so
European
Renaissance,
philosophy.
was
Renaissance. Yeah.
slavery being industry?
No.
Slavery existed even before this country.
Answer the question: what's slavery an industry for
Yes, yes.
for wealth building?
Yes.
Yeah.
Was
Yeah,
that
I get.
wealth in turn translated into opportunity for others?
Yes,
Yeah.
but you're
So look, basically, you guys live in the United States. Why? Because there's opportunity. Your parents or you came to the United States because there were jobs and opportunity. The reason those opportunities exist is because of wealth. A large part of the reason that wealth exists is because of a crime that happened 200,
But no,
300 years ago,
no, look,
where people
look,
were shipped in.
no, because
Uh,
no.
go ahead.
I'm sorry, sorry to cut you off, Daniel.
And
But
work their whole lives for free, and then their
I mean,
children for
if
no,
you're
free.
no,
gonna
no, no. Look, Daniel. I'll cut you off a bit. Sorry. It's you know why the system is beautiful here. It's because of the founding fathers. This guy's thought of like I've looked at. There's no like in for example, the political system. Like they made the system so good that like there's
it's
because
it's
with
not
the
because of
electoral
slavery
votes,
that
there's
it's
no
not.
like loopholes. Like for example,
It's
like they made it so good that the system is like a machine running itself.
it's because of the free market. That's why this country is
Yeah.
number one. That's the number one reason. Free market. You
Okay,
can.
and where's the main place where this market exists, Juju or money rather?
It's in the whole country, but it was usually well back in the 1860s. Most of the wealth came from the north, which they didn't really own slaves.
Okay.
The South was pretty useless. If you
What
read the journals of
what
the people that went there,
what
the
what
That was just
city
for
in
farming.
particular? Money. What city in particular?
what city in particular,
Yes.
it depends what you're
I'm
talking
not.
about. I mean,
I'm not going to take you on this journey. Obviously, I want you to get
if
it right. So,
you're talking about
so
where
no, no.
if you're talking about where the dairy came from, that's New York. If you're talking about
Okay.
different things came from different, so
Pause.
it's
Pause.
not
Pause.
like a
Pause.
blanket.
I wanted you to say the word Wall Street because that's where basically the economy is decided, right?
Yeah.
In the stock exchange.
I was talking about 1860s. There's no
So
Wall Street.
some of the first things that were sold on Wall Street were slaves. People,
Oh wow.
It's like
slavers. People in the South would go to places like Boston, places like New York, because they were the biggest harbors and places where people would come in, and people would buy slaves and ship them to Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Alabama,
Yes,
etc.
that might be true, but who owned slaves? Who
White
owned
people,
slaves?
black people, everyone owned slaves. It was a part of the
Exactly.
thing.
So why?
Wait,
Okay,
do
then
black people own slaves?
yes, they did. They did own other black people.
They did?
Indians, American Indians owned slaves, and black people owned American Indian slaves.
That is so besides the point. It's ridiculous.
It isn't though, because if you're gonna say that they're gonna pay all black people, I mean, how do you know if this black
I
guy,
think
his
no.
ancestors weren't slave owners? How do
If
you know that?
if you worked somewhere for free your whole life and your kids worked for free their whole life and it's known now to be criminal, how are you not being recompensed
And
for your
why
work?
should okay? And let me ask you this: then who are you gonna be tying the debt to? Somebody that did nothing? Nobody
The
here
country
owns
sanctioned
the,
it.
the country. Who's the country
The
exactly?
United States of
The
America.
country didn't sanction it. The country didn't sanction it. It was individuals that did it. Was it the U.S. government that was owning slaves? It was
When was the
individual
United States
parties.
established?
It was individual parties. So
1783.
they
Exactly.
weren't state-owned slaves. They weren't state-owned slaves. So
That's
it's individual people that did it. So you can't blame.
1783 to 1865. If you were a slave at that time, your family deserves money. It's that simple.
Yeah, that only in your world, but it is not true at all.
All right. So do you think in under any circumstance
Deserves money from who? From
the
people that
government
didn't do anything. So that's
But
like
where are
saying
they gonna get this money from, Daniel?
exactly. That's like saying if somebody
the
shot up one
government
of your ancestors,
Wait,
they're supposed to be
there's
paid.
more important things than giving money
Yeah,
to them.
and the other thing is, even if we give the money, that means we are paying our taxes for something we
But the thing
didn't
is,
even do.
we're already in debt. It's like
Yeah,
20
the
and
reason you
trillion.
have the money in the first place is because of what happened though.
no,
That's not
it's
true. That's not.
it's because of like
The only
if
reason your families moved to the United
if you
States was
were a
because there was
slave,
opportunity.
listen, if you were a slave, then you might have a case, but none of these people were ever slaves. So how are they claiming money that it does not belong to them? There's it's like saying,
See,
oh
That is so
my great
naive.
ancestor was a
they
pharaoh,
claim
and
that.
No. That is naive because otherwise, then why do we have like inheritance and things like that? People get
okay,
things they
so
don't
you're
deserve
saying
all the time.
so that's different. Inheritance is earned physical wealth transferred to the next person. You can't say this guy did
So
my father wrong,
debt
so you're
should be the
supposed to.
same.
So that's like saying, so if somebody did your father wrong in 10th grade, you can go up to them and say, you owe me money for what you did to my father in 10th grade. And he's like, what? It doesn't add up because you cannot charge people that had nothing to do with it something that happened before they even existed.
It's such an incredible wrong. I don't think you can necessarily say that. So why exactly are people who had nothing to do with the Holocaust still getting money from the Holocaust?
Who's getting money from the Holocaust?
Families of people that the Germans killed
Because
get
the
money
Wait,
Germans,
who's
No,
giving
that
them
was
the money?
that was
from
more
the
of a
German
state
government
thing.
and even the
That was a
American
state.
government.
That was a state thing. Germany, the state, the government was the main perpetrator. Slavery was more individuals. Individuals were
Look,
buying them for
America
Allowed
as
much.
a
by
whole
whom?
wasn't a slave
Allowed by whom?
country, but anyway, it's pretty much southern states.
Yeah, but the government
And
didn't do anything
and
to prevent it anyway.
it wasn't the it's more the state governments than anything, not the national government. And if you're gonna say the state government, who is the state government? It's the legislature and the people there, and those people are no longer here, so you can't put the Virginia or go to Virginia or South Carolina and tell them you owe us money. There's no legal basis, pretty
Have you
much
heard of a
nothing.
statute of limitations, Juju, on murder or rape or things like that?
Yeah, 15 years.
Well, I don't know. I know murder has no statute of limitations, which means if someone is killed
but but
in like
but
1837 and we find out what happened now because of like DNA testing or what have you, then there could be a posthumous sentencing almost to where someone can be found guilty for a murder that happened
yeah, but good
however
luck.
long ago.
Good luck getting a conviction from evidence that you're probably not even gonna get. 1930s. Are you gonna bring like a T-shirt that's almost decayed? I mean, come on, you're not. There's no case, you know. And if anything, if you're gonna say that, if anything, that the person that does that is the person that was afflicted. If you're
Okay,
gonna
okay,
sue some,
no. That's fair. But there's evidence of families in the 1860s trying to get money from the government, or even their slave owner.
yeah,
But
but that's
but
them because
but
they were afflicted by.
but
But
but because
people
of
now are
systematic
not even.
disenfranchisement, that wasn't allowed because they were still black in a white dominated society.
But people now are not slaves, so they can't be claiming things that are not claiming against people that
Not
did
not
them.
everyone's gonna get what they want. That's how life works.
yeah.
Well, okay. Well, if that's the case, do you guys think America should give back the money that was earned via slavery?
No, it's not the country.
Is that
didn't-
even a big topic nowadays?
The
I
country
don't. I
didn't.
don't know. I don't know. I guess if we're saying if slavery doesn't matter now, then
You see, if that was if there's like a movement about that, then yeah, maybe, but not now.
Nah, that's
No,
it's people
because
that did it. It's not the country. The state itself did
I
not
just find
do
it
it. It's
interesting that you
people.
guys think that the moment someone dies, then their criminal history is just erased, and all responsibility evaporates. The
Yeah, I think
yeah, but Daniel, we
what's it
can't
called?
go to graves and point people because we can't blame.
I
You
can,
can't
and I will. So
Yeah, and I think the Constitution says you can't put the father's crime on the son. You can't do that. So if say if you had like a father who's a murderer, you can just say, "Oh, your father killed himself, so we're gonna charge you for it because you're his
you
son."
can do
It's
that though.
passed
It's
down.
called like a civil suit. So
Yeah,
No,
but
you
that's
can.
not fair. That's
No,
not
You
that
fair.
can't
no,
do
that's a
that. You
dumb
can't.
rule.
Yeah, because
That's a
look,
dumb
you have
rule.
no control over it.
You can.
No,
You can
you
take
can't.
someone's
No,
estate
You
there's
to
no
can't.
court.
way.
You can't.
There's
If
no
that
way you
is true,
cannot
they
do
have to
that.
change it.
Yeah, because that's unfair. Like you cannot
That's
you cannot
violating
just
your own rights,
yeah,
basically.
but you have like you
I
can't
don't
just
think you can do that. You can't. The civil suit is only against the party of. So if somebody that killed him and he has an estate, then you can sue him and his estate for it. But you can't sue like their children who had nothing to do with it. There was nothing there. They did nothing. There's no reason why they would pay you.
Are we done?
Yeah, yeah.
all right, guys.
Pretty much.
All
Pretty
right,
much.
guys. Was there a hangout on Sunday?
I have no idea.
No, he didn't. He didn't. He was busy posting videos.
2 hours hangout. That was good. This is good.
Yeah, but I have to go.
Yo, wait, Daniel, what's this called anyway? The YouTube channel.
I'll put it in the group chat.
Do you have a YouTube channel?
No, I made this one like
Nice.
2 hours ago, but I don't have
Nice.
Gucci man, this is live. That's why.
No, this is live.
Yeah.
Crap. Oh crap.
Yeah, if you get famous, this is gonna be on CNN.
Oh boy. Nah.
You'll see Don Lemon breaking it down there at 7
boy.
p.m.
Guys,
Yo, the
seriously.
reaction.
Oh boy.
Hey, CNN. Hey, yeah.
Who's gonna come and find you?
Did I say anything? Did I say anything?
You are against slavery. That's
Crap.
Yeah.